Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. This week we are talking the 1977 classic Rankin Bass, The Hobbit. While most people on this panel are very fond of this movie, apparently we have one outsider, and he will be removed later on the stream. So before we get into that, we'll go around. We'll say hi to everyone and say hello to the chat and all the pre-show business. This was my first introduction to the world of J.R.R. Tolkien. I think it was for certainly many people of my generation. Younger folks will have wandered across this movie later on and go, why is the Hobbit in anime and why are there no women in this movie? Which is a common question. They're the only females are spiders, and I think that is actually very accurate. So without further ado, we'll get and go around the chat panel, and then we'll get this thing going. Hey, the goat's here. Oh, and I also want to say thank you to everyone. After 4 years and several million lives, we have hit the 600 sub mark. So thank you.
Hey, all right.
Much appreciated.
I'll have to unsub now.
So please unsub so we can do it again. So we have something else to celebrate later on in the week. He is my partner on this channel. He is my wingman. He once stopped me from carpet bombing Lake Town because those boys do love to make wine. He is Shieldwall of Dragons. Welcome, sir. How are you this week?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Doing pretty good. Congratulations on the 600. Only another 20 years.
We'll make it. We'll make it.
You'll make it, yeah. But you are correct. This was my very first introduction to any kind of Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, pretty much any kind of fantasy stuff, except maybe Watership Down. I might have seen that before this somehow. Don't ask me how.
Great movie.
Yeah, but pretty. When you're a little kid, it's a pretty good movie. I hadn't seen it in a while, but it still holds up. Also, it's got like a who's who of Disney voice actors and other people in it doing all kinds of stuff, up to and including Thurl Ravenscroft. I was looking this up and I was like, that doesn't sound like a real name. It is. And
Oddly.
He did all of this. He did a bunch of theme park voices for like Splash Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, like the original rides way back in the day, right? He also was the voice for Tony the Tiger when he says they're great.
Oh, I don't know that.
This is the guy, yeah. And when he was in World War II, he was a navigator on planes, and he flew Churchill and Bob Hope all over the place a bunch of times.
Do you think he did the funny voices for them, Shield?
I don't know. Maybe on the intercom, he was like, but he also.
Do you think he accidentally got Bob Hope to the Potsdam conference and then was wondering what the hell I did with Churchill?
Exactly. But he was also, he did How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I mean, this is a who's who of what, like Dumbo.
The voiceover from back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, for all kinds of stuff. So, and his name is Thurl Ravenscroft. So
right. Yeah.
But anyway, I just noticed it when I was looking up the information about the movie and stuff. But yeah, glad to be here. Glad to get into this. We got a good panel tonight. And again, congratulations on 600.
Shieldwall,
Well,
what's
thank
the
you,
over
and,
under on him having a legal name change?
I don't think you can't change your name.
Yeah,
to
no,
that.
his
Yeah.
real name
That's
is
his weird.
his real name is
It was
James
Halo
Max.
Schmickelberts, and he was like, "All right, I got to change this up. It's
Yeah.
Sarah
My
Ravensclaw."
name is
much, too
Jasper Scriddles, and
and Goat, you
Aloysius.
our friend the Electric Goat. Seriously though, how do you not have more subs? And the answer to that query, Goat, would be boobs. I don't have boobs. That goes a long way. So it is what it is.
You know, I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best.
Nice.
Not you.
It was all those copyright claims you got for the song Jingle
That
Bells.
probably would be, those fucking Godzilla. Goddamn Godzilla. He is the nemesis of the Dark Knight. Scourge of Gotham. He is Joker voice. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week? Are they fans of Tolkien in Arkham, and do they have a favorite character?
No, not really, because the big bad in Tolkien's world, we all think we're bigger and badder than he is, so no. And congratulations on 600. I remember when I hit 600. Seems like eons ago. And unfortunately, yes, there was no women in this, so it's going to be the men that are going to be doing the scissoring.
The scissors.
I never don't hate this part of the show. So one of these days, you're just going to see a spurt of red come out of the vein here.
There'll be sword fighting Joker.
And then that will
Sword
be,
fighting.
and then it'll be that show that Roman hits 1,000.
Yep.
That'll be the pushover. That'll be the monetized show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a slow trip. It's a slow trip. She will tell you if this is the way. Books, games, or movies. She is armored up and ready to fight, unless she is down with the flu. She is the Untamed Mando. Welcome back, Mando. How are you this week? There is fire in this movie, so that is exciting. There are, however, no lions.
This is true, but there is a dragon that looks like part cat, so like I count that as the lions. I feel like I'm dying, but I'm here because I love Tolkien. Most people who are familiar with my channel or me at all know that my introduction was to Tolkien. I can't speak because my freaking nose. Was through C.S. Lewis. I'm a big fan of C.S. Lewis, and of course they were best buddies. So you don't really know C.S. Lewis or Tolkien without knowing the other. So once I got done reading a lot of Lewis's stuff, I started reading Tolkien stuff, and then of course seeing the movies, and then I feel like I had seen this randomly and thought it was a fever dream. Like I think sometimes they used to do showings of this on like random channels. Like you know how sometimes on like if you're sick from school or whatnot, like you just scroll through channels and find random stuff. I think that's what happened because I remember seeing this movie when I was younger. I don't think I knew what the heck I was watching. I thought, wow, someone is very much on drugs. But it has a special place in my heart because it's one of the earliest media for Tolkien's work, even though he did hate the medium of television and anything that was not books. But yeah, everyone looks really high, and the music, like while I think the recent Hobbit movie did a little bit better with some of the music, still love the music in this movie.
Yeah.
I like Timothy Dalton as James Bond better than I like the current Hobbit movies over this Hobbit movie, though.
Well, I like the specifically the dwarves song.
The beginning.
At the beginning.
Yeah. Misty Mountain. Haha, I can remember things.
Oh, yeah.
Misty
No,
Mountain.
they
I
did
like
a fine
the
job
new.
with that
Yeah.
in the live adaptation.
Yeah,
That is the only
that's
part
the
of
one.
the movie that I find even remotely forgivable.
Correct. That is the best
That
part
is the
of
rest
of the movies, and I will say, as far as the music is concerned, I like the new Misty Mountains better than this one.
No, accepted. He is the meme master of the interwebs, using his power for good instead of evil. never. He is our good friend, Jacob Ironside. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week?
I'm well. I'm excited to get into this and to show some memes.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
I can only. I can't wait to.
I'm a little afraid, frankly. He is the
You
man
should
who
be.
knows
You
all
should
the
be.
things about all the things. He is the fad that shouldn't be, the unbearable 73. He's the transmitting, intercepting Terminator. Matt, our good friend Matt. Matt, how are things going today? I'm glad you are hanging out with us tonight.
I'm glad too. I've loved this movie since I first saw it. I think in the early '80s. I had read the books when I was a little bit younger than I was seeing the movie, and I remember thinking, "Does this have something to do with the book?" When I was like 7,
Right.
because when you're a little kid, you don't piece it all together, The music, I mean, the music is great. I even though, despite inaccuracies, I like the artwork.
Yeah, the style. Yeah.
And it is really, I will give the writer credit of the movie. They managed to capture a lot more of the Hobbit, in like 1 hour and 10 minutes, or whatever it was, than I thought. Than frankly, the new movies did.
Yeah. In 3 movies, right?
Yep.
And factoid for you, you'll appreciate this, Sammy. The art director for this, right? Tsuyuga Kubo, not only worked on a lot of Rankin Bass stuff like The Last Unicorn, worked on Bleach and Naruto. At least 7 or 8 Naruto movies and Shippuden.
And there it is.
He probably did Blood Prison.
His name is something like.
In all fairness, it's been a while since we've had a Naruto crossover reference. So
His name is.
missing it.
I'm going to mangle this. Tsuyugi Kubo. I remember the Kubo because Tito Kubo is the Bleach creator.
Oh, I thought his name was Screw You Roman.
Oh God, give me cancer now.
Yeah. And to you, Shieldwall, that movie Warship Down gave more children nightmares than like any other movie.
Oh yeah, I was.
For sure.
I wasn't even sure what I was seeing.
It wasn't until children watched The Death of Optimus Prime on screen and ran screaming from the theater that a movie terrorized children the way Warship Down did.
I don't know, that Superman movie where the computer takes over was.
Oh, I didn't like that either. No,
Yeah.
I just remember where the Earth movers come and the rabbits are all trying to run through the tunnels and they get crammed in there.
He can't see without his glasses.
Wow, Jacob, you had to go over there. Wow.
I always
That one
hated
stung.
the box, but
Yeah.
Or how about the horse in Neverending Journey?
no.
You eat those, musician, pop culture aficionado, YouTube prostitute, ex-crusader, man of the people. Here's our good friend, Sammy Threepeat. Welcome back, Sammy. How are you this week? Being your last week on the show, I'm glad you're here.
Adventure. I like I said, I don't necessarily care for this movie. It is better than the trilogy, because the trilogy didn't need to be a trilogy.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
I do love the art. There's just certain things like I said backstage. This is the prototype for the Lemmy Winks episode of South Park. The art is cool. The voices are great. It's just I don't know. I just think the music's really gay in this. I'm sorry. I have no what do you call it? Nostalgia for it. Like, I had already read the book. I didn't see this until I was an adult.
You're like, you were still an egg at this point. Yet to have been, germinating. So
So he doesn't like Helium Bob Dylan? Is that what you're saying?
No. We took field trips to go, like when Fellowship of the Ring came out, like when I was in 8th grade, we took a field trip to go see it.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I know.
Oh God! Fuck you, Sammy. Jesus.
Joker voice was like, I was on my 5th knee replacement.
But I'm saying, so like I watched those. I really, and then I got into the books. I had read the books and everything, and then like I didn't come into this until like my mid-20s, and I was just like, yeah, I guess,
I can, I can see that being a different experience.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm going to have to, unsign you up for the Glenn Yarborough fan club, which I had signed you up for, and now I feel kind of silly about that.
No. I'll go. I'll
all right. Well, good. It's not a waste. Then it's not a waste.
Are the drinks there? Then I'm in.
He is the mystical musician who's fucking. Oh, I lost it. Majestic music has only killed one person.
That's true.
Allegedly.
R.I.P. Irene.
Rip Irene. He is our good friend, the drunk poet, Hobbit hole poet. Oh, Dempsey, welcome back, my friend. How are you this week? Glad you are with us.
Oh, things are great. I got to watch a great movie that I remember fondly from being a child. One of the reasons why I started playing D&D. One of the reasons why I started reading a lot. I mean, this was huge in my life. This and I don't know, that the style of animation reminds me of one of my more favorite movies, Flight of Dragons, from back when I was little itty bitty little Dempsey.
Yeah, I remember that movie. That was a good movie.
Yeah. And it's very similar styles. And like you said, man, the powerhouse voice acting. It's one of my favorite musicals because it's hard to deny that this is not a musical.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Right. Yeah, it's good. I'd say this is above average, especially for that much singing.
Oh, I'd say it's a solid above average. It doesn't resonate with me. I'm sure that it does with the rest of you guys. Well,
the rest of us, aside from Mando, who was also an egg, and Jacob, who also an egg, are of a certain age, or some of us are older than that age. So,
is that why? Is that why you like fire so much, Mando? It keeps you warm. You'll hatch soon.
Right. I probably.
It's just her incubation period, right?
Special guest.
And last but not least, is this your first time as a guest on the show?
As an actual guest, yeah.
I've
been on before, but yeah.
Yes, as a transient guest. This time, it's his first time as a formal guest. It is our good friend, especially from our over at Jacob Ironside channel, Emperor Jay Goodwin. Welcome to the show.
Squeaka!
Glad to have you.
Yes. Hi, Squeaka. How are you, dear?
Mando, I know that you had to have enjoyed this movie because they had both fire and jail cells. So
yes,
I know that you felt represented.
It was wonderful. Loved it so.
It had been a long time since I had seen this movie, and I don't believe I saw it when it first aired, but it was probably like a year or two after that I saw it. The history of this movie is kind of interesting. That at the time The Hobbit was public domain essentially, so they were able to do it, despite what the estate tried to claim at the time. And the animation for this is a bit sketchy, but that was kind of the Rankin and Bass, when Japanimation was, long before it was anime, when it was the cheap way to get movies made. Many of the animators that worked on this later. The company they worked for went out of business, shockingly.
Yep.
And they went on to found a very small company called Studio Ghibli. That they did all right for themselves after that.
They're all right.
It's funny that you guys said Rankin Bass. I always thought that Bakshi did this.
No, he did Lord of the Rings. And that I saw first.
Right.
Really?
I
remember.
I don't prefer that one.
I saw the Return of the King first, my introduction to this was the little thin book with the cassette tape that told the story that you would read along with the book with the cassette tape.
Right.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, that this is really okay. It's the first time we're going to do, Tolkien, and what are we going to use for art style? Rankin and Bass decide. We're basically going to get like a children's magazine that they publish, and we kind of like that style. And here you go.
Done.
And so
What happened?
When he's done, I have something to tell you.
yeah.
I was going to say the art style is everybody looks like a frog.
Yes, it's very, very. Somebody had a fetish.
Yeah.
And then the choice of music is very 70s.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Although Glenn Yarborough sounds like he should be in a 60s Western with Dean Martin and and maybe Ricky Nelson singing. It is this movie throughout it. I kept saying, "Shut up, Glenn, shut up," because
I love Glenn Yarborough, man.
Yeah, his one song.
Well, that is the only song in the movie that is not based on
off of
Tolkien's
anything out of the book.
in the book.
Yeah. And it's the one they played the most, and it is the most annoying by far. My wife.
I actually really like the song. I do really like the song. Like I said, it just for me though it takes me back to 7-year-old me watching this movie. So
yeah, that was kind of the thing. And first of all, I want to thank you for mentioning on Twitter that I'm a fiend of the channel.
Fiend. Fuck
yes,
my spelling.
yes,
Sorry.
Yeah. But I absolutely, and I was willing to take that. All right, let's go. This is one of those. When you saw it when you're young and you develop a certain opinion for it, and then you revisit it and you look at your inner child and go, should I steal your lunch money and give you a wedgie?
Yeah.
Dempsey,
Yes.
damn it.
Is that because of my spelling error, Dempsey? Thank you
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
Is that
You went to
a
the
learning center?
No,
In Minnesota?
Leering.
Yep.
Is
My-
that
Molly
in
is so
Minnesota?
learned.
My
than Lear.
teachers told me I did fine, and they gave me bananas and rice as a reward.
They said,
God, my
good for the
teacher
Navy,
said I
right?
was
No,
like
we're not
bananas
done.
and
We
rice.
got to say hi to our chat first. We got to say hi to the chat
Oh,
first before we
'cause I keep hearing something.
We have
Roman?
our things. Oh,
Roman,
Matt. I'm sorry, Matt.
I
Yes,
know you.
Matt. Yes.
Well, my nurse said so that's. I know you collect vinyl. There is a vinyl of The Hobbit. Like the entire audio of the movie.
Yes, I have it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had it. Yeah.
Oh, of course, I've had it since the 80s.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one of my
the few.
oldest. That's one of my
It's one of the
oldest
few
50s.
vinyls I have. I have like 12 of vinyl, and that's one of the few I have.
Yeah.
Yep, I do
Sure,
have
just-
that. Yep, 2
You ever
records,
just
and it
put
comes
on
with
the
a book.
Hobbit vinyl?
It comes in a
smoke
little
cigarettes,
box.
Just stare at the ceiling.
Yeah.
I would
But
say that much
Man.
like I think Shield and Roman both kind of brought up that if you're a kid in the 70s, if you were a fantasy fan, then it was pretty slim pickings.
Yeah, true.
Sure.
Then and if
Well,
you're Tolkien, basically, if you weren't in England and happened to hear the BBC radio plays that they tried, you were getting nothing other than the books. So
Right.
yeah, it was kind of here's a port in a storm, for those of us that are underserved. And then
Right.
we have the early 80s where everything just kind of takes off, and we have a deluge of fantasy to choose from.
Excellent.
But
word, sir.
never The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings until 20
And
20 odd years
Dempsey?
later. Let's
Mhm.
You mentioned a movie called The Flight of Dragons.
Yes.
For those who don't know, that's based on the first book in a series called The Dragon Knight by Gordon R. Dixon.
Yes.
He's a legendary science fiction and fantasy author. And
Oh, yeah,
that
it's
series
great.
is well worth the read.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roman,
I
it could
watched
be
that movie
worse.
so much it wore the freaking VHS tape out.
Yeah, you could be a fan of the Dragon Riders series, and you're still waiting for something to get made.
Well,
was that the Dragon Riders of Pern
Yep.
by that
Yep.
book?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
which I
just
think we
reread
all
the
wandered
first book
into
in
at
the
some point by
series.
accident.
Right.
Let's say hi to the chat here and then get this thing moving before we spend longer on our intros than we do on the film. And
Argentum.
Abomination. What's up, buddy?
Welcome. And AJ Argent and I were talking a little bit on the X earlier about this. And our good friend Abomination AJ, welcome, sir. Nice to see you out there. Stephen Ransom, good friend of the channel. And one of the OGs of the channel. Nice to see you out there.
That's a good name.
Blair, and thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, we did hit 600 subs after 4 years and 3 million lives. Let's see about the art styles. Anyone ever seen Charlie Brown? How about Scooby-Doo? They were all weird. That's true. This was a bit more unique though because anime really wasn't a thing, or at least far less of a thing back in the mid-70s.
It was.
The memes.
It's been around since it was
in fucking Japan. Yes.
No, it was in the U.S. Yeah, it was. You remember G-Force Battle of the Planets?
Speed Racer.
No, I don't remember.
Speed Racer.
Planets. Yeah.
Yeah. Voltron. I remember Voltron.
Yeah, Voltron.
More 80s.
Yeah.
No, that was
Voltron.
Volt, all that shit is way out. That Voltron was way out.
No, Voltron was late 70s.
Yeah, it was
70s was Star Blazer.
Not in the United States.
Yes, in the United States.
In the United
It was
States.
not.
I don't think so. I think you're making shit up.
No.
Eraserhead. The actual Token song is pretty good. The added song, and that's true. The added song is out of place. Although it is my favorite song. It's not actually my favorite song is the Misty Mountains, but you only get a snippet of it here.
You've been hanging. You've been hanging around me too long, Roman.
Fucking Joker.
They should have swapped out the Led Zeppelin song instead.
Nice.
Rio. I get this every time. I get it wrong. I will never not get it wrong. Rio. Her name is Rio. She is
Dances on the Sand.
Dances on the Sand.
Duran song. Frank Gately, welcome, Frank. As I move out of this uncomfortable topic. Blair said hi. Squeaka Mouse is out there as well.
Squeaka.
Squeaka. How do you get a better mouse? You build a better mousetrap. So we love Squeaka. Welcome and nice to see you.
Beard says hi. Hi too. Hi Beard.
Hi Beard.
Where's Beard? Is Beard out there?
Well, no, he said
he's with Squeaka.
Oh, they're together. Okay. Well, of course they are.
They are together.
What am I thinking?
Spoiler alert.
I know. Sorry.
I didn't realize Squeaka had a beard.
And so I hurt Goat's feelings.
I can be
welcome,
her beard.
Goat. I love Goat. Stop it.
Mando.
Yeah, national language.
Just because I'm sick don't mean I ain't got it.
Popped in for a second, but thank you for that, Boosh.
Being sick proves you have it.
Everybody at the Beard says hi. There we are.
What's the sound? I hear something.
What is it?
What's that?
I think
I would argue it's my soul dying because of most of this. So anyway,
that too, but there's something else.
Heavenly shades of memes are falling. It's in time.
And it is the meme time, brought to you by Jacob Ironside.
The first two are not memes. They're teaching Roman the difference between a dragon and a
wyvern.
Yeah,
wyvern.
I don't think that's a thing, but I'll go with it.
It is a thing.
All right, let's take a look and see what Jacob has done to us this week, and it usually is done to us. Also, for those of you watching over on YouTube on X, thank you, first of all. And second, let your friends know we are on, as we have been for now the last 4 years at Thursday, 5 Pacific Standard. So let's see what Jacob is doing to us this week. Sammy,
I'm here.
There are no girls in this adaptation, so I honestly don't know what could have happened.
I have a feeling he's gonna figure it out.
And the Hobbit, which is of course where we are.
Hey, D&D books. Those are from the
two dragons. I see two dragons.
Nope.
No.
One is a dragon. One's a wyvern.
Notice how its wings go down to its paws.
The one with
claws. Down to its
four-legged is a wyvern.
No.
Yeah, one's a dragon. The other one has its own law firm.
The one on the left is a colossal red dragon.
Hi, we're Dragon Wyvern.
Yeah, that one on the left is a colossal red dragon straight out of the 3.0 and 3.5 players handbooks of D&D.
Yep.
That picture's directly from that.
Dude, save some pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah, really.
Dang.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Also, I
Yeah,
love the
all
whole.
of it.
It's 3 and 3.5, and I was like, son, I stopped at the AT&D level. I think it was maybe the number 2 series
Right.
is the most new.
No,
I've been in
Steven,
the same
no,
D&D group since
no.
3.0 came out, and we're meeting again
Damn.
this month.
Dude, that's awesome though. That is pretty sweet.
That is cool.
I don't know anything you're talking about, and
It's been about 20 years now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I was in the same D&D group, we would have been playing for about 43 years.
Yeah, right. Right.
This is concept art of Smog as a dragon,
Right.
not a wyvern.
Right.
Mm.
The dragons have 4 normal. Like,
This was not the Smaug that we got.
There's a lot of
No.
variants. I mean, or Asian dragons. I mean, Quetzalcoatl is considered a dragon mythologically. It's a giant bird.
Excellent, Subtle,
So
and welcome,
True.
welcome to our friend Subtle. Nice to see you out
What's
there.
up,
And
Subtle?
apparently, his dogs are also fans of The Hobbit. And okay, accepted.
I love it. Love it.
oh my
Nice.
God, it's Saruman in Gandalf's outfit.
My math teacher.
Okay, this requires Roman. Give us your best John Huston impression.
I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me. Wasn't great.
Not bad.
That's all I got.
There you go.
No,
Wow.
this is, Houston, we have a problem.
Wow. Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Good.
You like
I
it?
mean,
That's perfect.
yeah,
Like Bilbo's a girl? What was that?
you should send that to me so I can.
Yeah, who
send it
said
to
there weren't any women in this show?
Exactly.
Yeah, they lie, man.
Dildo Baggins.
I'd fuck-
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, okay, that's something you search on the hub. I'm just saying.
The
Rule
Hobbit.
34.
Yeah, yeah.
The Hobbit.
You know, there's
Oh,
someone out there
wow.
right now
Well
screenshotting
played, guys.
Sammy's feet.
That's nice.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Bilbo's cousin Dildo.
Yeah,
What a
sending it
different
to
adventure
Tarantino
required.
right now.
I will say I do have a lot of velvet jackets. So.
Mm.
Wow.
There you go.
Not because I'm small. I'm just a musician.
That not the new one you're making. Right?
No, that one. That's
No,
a different project.
No.
Wow.
I'm just looking at Sammy's feet, and I'm looking at the feet below in the picture and the background. It's like that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to sneak out of a wig factory and something got stuck to his feet. It's,
You know.
He's got Shatner feet. He's got Shatner feet.
yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I love it.
No, there.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Very
Hell
good.
yeah.
Oh, that axe is about the size of a gavel. It's a dwarf, right?
Hey, it's not the size that matters.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
hammering.
That's
How you
right.
swing it?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Great.
Wait, what? That's not nice. That wasn't meant to make me feel good.
Wow.
He wants to drown you.
I'm not in a homosexual Hobbit relationship.
You don't know that.
You don't think?
Yeah.
Oh my.
We have a Misty Mountain, a lone mountain.
Nobody expects
Lonely Mountain.
relationship.
Lonely mountain. It's so lonely it has no friends.
No, that's a picture of John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where?
Lord.
You can't see him.
Stop.
You can't see
stop.
him.
No.
There it is.
Mm.
Wait. I will call you Orc Sticker. Why does every sword name I make up sound sexual?
I don't know, Sammy. Why is
It's a
that?
gift. A gift.
It's a gift.
3 foot. Sammy, 3 foot.
Sam
Nice.
was.
Mm.
That's great.
Well, speaking of beards,
That is really
Hey.
good. Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
I
It's the beard.
love it.
It's the beard.
Yes. That
The
is
beard.
that is the perfect. So literally
They
in
love boards with beards, so
they do. So literally in a different like Mandalorian group that I'm part of, like they call me the battle dwarf. So like this is amazing.
This
I
is
have
the
to
last
wonder
thing
how
you see
long-
before the
Great.
dwarf tossing starts.
yeah, that's true. How long did it take you to grow that back after the fire incident?
we're just not going to talk about that because
Oh,
dwarves live a
okay.
long time.
About 2 weeks. I'm guessing.
Allegedly.
Yeah, probably.
Allegedly.
That's
Allegedly.
You know, it was like that scene from the Santa Claus.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Hey, I'll take that. Yeah.
Jacob, there you go. You give yourself the look there. I like it.
Yeah.
That's me, isn't it?
Yeah,
Jacob Orkin.
that's
me.
Dempsey.
Yeah.
Dempsey.
That's
Oh,
great.
Dempsey.
That's
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I-
that fucked me up because I thought it was Jacob.
Dempsey, are you a bit offended that he threw you into the
Yes,
the movie?
Squeaka.
The
No, because that's the only good character in the whole movie.
I didn't realize there were characters in that movie.
Yeah, he's the only one. I don't know
Wow.
why Tolkien left in so many dwarves, to be honest with you. That's more of a Tolkien deal. Like, what are you going to do with that? I mean,
I thought the barrels were probably more
Barrels.
interesting
Oh,
characters
that
than
was-
the
Yeah.
yeah. Just
Did
about
anyone,
as
when
good
they
as
first saw that movie, when they saw that scene, they're like, "Oh, they're gearing up to make a theme park."
Yeah, theme park.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like, where is my
Yeah, it
controller?
was so
Because
bad.
I was watching it in the 3D theater,
Yeah, we're
and I was
supposed
like,
to
I
be-
need my controller because this is clearly a video game level.
Right. Yeah, but you get to play as Aragorn or Legolas.
Mm.
Nice.
the only bald dwarf in so I put
It does have my glare. I'm
It does
good
have
with
my
that.
glare,
Yes,
yes.
absolutely.
Is that Jay?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
that is a
That's a
poor
spitting image.
excuse for a dwarf. Okay,
That's a
Wow.
That's a,
Wow.
Look,
in
I'm a
the
midget.
movie.
I'm a
Serious, in the
midget.
movie.
Stop it. That's
Yeah,
just,
he's a midget
just
among
because I'm
dwarves.
6'5" doesn't mean that I can't be a dwarf. And I don't
True.
like the way that you're trying to put me into a corner about that.
That's not quite the
And
lyrics, but that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's where it came from. Was that episode for sure?
I do have to
funny.
say that this is a
Welcome,
look
welcome.
that I have on my face many times when watching
Yeah.
current
Yeah.
movies. And
Yeah, that's also
Having
how he
it
holds his
right
beer
now.
stein.
that's true.
Just from under
Yeah.
for no reason.
Jacob.
There he
Yes,
is.
Jacob.
Nice.
That's it.
Which one is that?
The old man. There was
One
only
of them.
one, right? I don't know their names.
one of the only four that look like actual dwarves.
There are so many dwarfs I can't keep track of them.
Like
Yeah.
Lemmy
Well, there was 12 specifically.
Yeah.
So
13.
13.
There was 13.
Oh, yes, that's right.
That's why they
Yes,
hired
that
him to
was
be
the-
14. He was the
Yes.
lucky number. remember?
Lucky number 14.
Is that glowing? That's glowing. Okay, thank you.
Gloin.
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 Loin.
I think Argentum might be Asian. It's groin is what she was trying to say.
Oh, right.
Is that, is that G Lion?
She says no, not
Top G
glowing.
Lion.
No, not glowing.
Groin.
Wow.
Oh, you walked out of Event Horizon, although I guess
Yeah.
if you went into that in the theaters, you might not have been knowing what you were getting into. I love that movie, but I don't know if I would have loved it. The
Oh,
initial
Steven's talking about the new one. Yeah, the new one sucked,
Oh yeah.
especially the second and third one. They were terrible. The first one,
Yes.
I
There we go. Yes. Yes.
that's Joker
That's
after
good.
a long
That's
shit.
good.
Or-
That's good.
That's hilarious.
No, that's me. That's me 2 hours into a shift. Come on now.
Look at that smile.
That's
It's
right.
just warms the heart.
Nectar of the gut, as does Jameson.
That's right.
Yeah,
At best, it could. I think it would have been maybe a better, just long
just two.
ass single movie.
right.
I think a 3-hour movie would have worked just
Where
Oh,
it
fine.
really
more
lost
than
me
enough.
is when they spent
Oh,
30
yeah.
minutes trying to melt gold down to put over the
Yeah.
over smog, and it didn't do anything.
Or
to
the
Right, because he's a dragon.
Right.
love triangle.
I hate.
Well,
The
I mean,
love triangle.
I mean, the first. I mean, what was it? When I saw the third film, I'm like, in like the first 5 minutes, Smaug dies. I'm like, okay, the movie's over now.
Yeah,
What?
that was the end
Oh,
of
yeah,
the second movie.
the
What are the-
desolation of smog, which basically was here. Let me
Yeah.
rearrange some furniture and then I'll leave. And
One of
Right.
the funniest things about the love triangle in it, the actress was like, "This isn't going to be one of those love triangles, is it?" Oh no, it's not.
no.
Yeah,
But
Instantly,
then
Oh,
he
you're
was
a
hot,
dwarf.
Well, I mean,
eventually-
he said, he's got check my penis. That always gets the ladies. Like, if you want a lady, that's what you do.
I'm just
I
saying.
hated this. I hated
No, it is not. You do not do that.
Actually, these days you might want to check the lady's penis.
That's true.
That's also
Yeah.
true.
Sammy, drink to that.
That was me in Vegas last year.
Yes,
Hey,
it
what's
was.
in his pocket, Joker?
What's in his pocket?
My hand
Wow.
Nice.
and
Oh,
my
Matt.
erect penis.
Matt, dude.
Ah,
I love the beard.
that's
Matt.
that's Balin, right? That's Balin.
Bowman.
Yeah, I think so.
One of my
Yeah, that's
favorites in that whole movie.
Balin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Look
good.
rather good there. Yeah.
So link to that. Maybe. I
Trying
don't
to
know.
remember their names, you might say a bad word without even realizing.
That's true. I
I'll
know what
insert
I-
one.
I will not be talked down to.
It's true.
Well, I don't know. I mean, from what I heard on the party bus, Sammy might have been into that. I'm just saying.
Fucking party bus. God
Every now
damn
and
that
then.
Party
Depends
bus.
on how much we've had to drink, right?
Yes.
Oh, you missed the ride back.
Wait, it's me. Oh, yeah, I missed the ride back. I don't know if I missed it, but I was not on the ride back.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you're.
That sounds like Roman, though. This sounds like Roman.
How
Yeah.
will,
What would have happened? What would happen to Saruman had visited the
you
Shire?
will be molested by orcs, and you'll have a story to tell when you get back. And that is the end of Jacob's meme show for the week. Thank you, Jacob, as
Well done.
always. Very
Yeah,
nice
buddy.
job, sir. Very nice job.
Peace be upon him.
And so let's dive into the movie. We're 41 minutes into the show, and the movie isn't even quite that long. So, it starts off very nicely with. I do want to talk about the cast just really quick here before we go too far. So,
Ravenclaw.
characters. Gandalf, voiced by John Huston.
Yeah.
Bilbo Orson Bean. Thorin Oakenshield is Hans Cornreed, who I'm not familiar
If
with.
you saw his face, you will know who he is instantly.
Okay. Smaug is Richard Boone,
Richard
who is in
Boone.
Have Gun Will Travel, The Shootist, Big Jake, The Big Sleep.
Yeah.
The Elf King, Thundrel, Otto Preminger, better known as a director, but he was also in Stalag 17. Gollum, Theodore, some fucking name I cannot pronounce. Elrond, Cyril Richard, and the Goblin King / Bard / Dory is John Stevenson, who is actually, interesting fact, the original voice for Dr. Benton Quest on Johnny Quest, but they thought he sounded too much like Race Bannon, so they swapped out the actors. But I like this. You get the read in to the beginning of The Hobbit with this. In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole or a dry, it's just it opens you up to the world. And all these maps are great as well.
Yeah, the one thing is I had forgotten that John Huston does this, because essentially like the memes that I get are like Zax's, where he goes, I'm Gandalf and Gandalf is me, and it doesn't sound anything like John Huston.
Right.
But when this started out, I was like, oh, holy shit, it was John Huston.
Yes, because that was the voice of Gandalf in my head for 20 years until the movies.
Yeah, the problem with me is that I kept hearing Chinatown, and I was waiting for Gandalf to reveal that he was actually incestuous with his daughter, and that's
not so good. Not such a good
disconcerting,
representation.
I still
I
hear
loved
John
this
Huston's voice as
animation
Gandalf.
style. What's that, Matt?
I still hear John Huston's voice whenever I see Gandalf.
John Huston has such a it's, I don't know where he's from, like where he was born in the US. He has clearly like altered the way that he talks for stage and recording purposes, and it is such a bizarre way to talk that is
okay.
Yeah, his cadence is odd.
He has perfect enunciation.
He has over enunciation of everything.
Yeah.
Right.
but there's no like natural diet. Like you can't be like, oh, he's from here. It's just like he was like, no, I'm just going to do my own thing.
Exactly. And it feels like his cheeks are always in motion.
Like
Bilbo Baggins.
I you know what? He's not a bad cast for this though. Like this is totally fine.
Yeah. It was just
that
disconcerting.
He's had is awesome, by the way. Just throwing that out there. That's like a 3-foot tall pipe.
It's as big as Bilbo is.
It's a saxophone, really.
This is
what it looks
where
like
you
to
get
me.
one of the odd
something.
pronunciations or odd placements from John Huston. This is and Gandalf means me. Enough. And then he's talking to him about the whole burglar thing, and Bilbo's like, "Oh, dear me, no adventures make one late for dinner." He's like, "You do not wish to share in a grand adventure?" The placement of the words is peculiar, but I love this animation so much. I know not everybody digs it, but I like the way it's drift in front of other things, giving it a very cinematic style.
Yes.
The set pieces are like the landscapes and all of that. Those are really done well, and they look like something that would have come out of an art book, fantasy art book or something.
They
the problem
all
is the
look
animation itself.
They all look like those like Precious Moments dolls.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they all look off in one way or another. I mean, these poor dwarves with their hydrocephaly and the syphilis nose where it's dripped down, and then others just have
the Somali one in the back.
What have they been doing to get syphilis nose?
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. Look, the guy to the left looks like his nose is just dripping off of his face. It hasn't quite detached.
Yeah, then you got Carl Malden in the front there.
Yeah. it's checking to make sure that Bilbo has his traveler's checks.
You know what? I will say I hated it in the book. I hated it in this movie, and I hated it in the trilogy. As someone who knows a bunch of traveling musicians, sometimes people show up at your door. It was like, "Hey, I got like 8 guys with me. Do you have food in your house?" And you're like, "Dude, fuck you."
Yeah,
right.
Dude, it's for me. Bye.
Yeah, too, but
it was called my groceries for the week.
Yeah,
you're right.
Hobbits like have enough food for an army in every one of their houses. They eat all the time.
Right.
We are all at your service.
Yeah, he's not going to need it anyway because he's leaving the next day, so it's cool.
Also, the voice actor for Thorin was either like the levels or his enunciation is off so much. He sounds so generic that you have to like strain to listen to what he's saying because he has just enough of an accent, but it's not distinct. And so when other people are talking, you think it's him.
Right. Yeah, and the 2 blondes are like on freaking methamphetamines the whole time.
Yeah.
Their freaking eyes.
I will say there's an audio corrected version of this movie. Because most of it was shown on TV and even DVD. There's something wrong with the audio track. So some of the problem with the voices you guys might hear might be because you've only seen the screwed up version of it. There's a remaster of it that came out, I don't know, like 5 or 10 years ago, where it supposedly fixed a lot of that, something with the levels and all that. I'm not an audio guy, I don't know, but
there are a few scenes where the background noise is too high, and so the dialogue's getting walked over. And
that's a remaster when they do that.
This is the Chip the Glasses, Crack the Plates song.
Yes. Made famous by Bangs the Dwarf here.
That's right. I do remember
that's
that
Steven
kind of
Seagal,
stuff
right?
was kind of fun as a kid,
It was, but it comes out of nowhere. Because these guys,
it is in the book, though. These are from the book.
I know, but the thing is that the animation itself doesn't lead into it. It
it's
basically
kind of there. It's just suddenly a song. Yeah,
right. Yeah, and all of these. I mean, they look like it's the dwarves from the nursing home have showed up, and then all and everybody's kind of awkward and complaining, and then the next thing you know, song, and it was like, wait, did I miss a transition? What's going on here?
Yeah,
No,
within
I
30
like
seconds,
this.
he goes from "I'm not going on any adventures" to "Oh, okay," to "Yeah, eat my stuff," and now they're singing.
Well,
and
they
like,
do.
What the hell's
They
happening?
do rush through the book quite a bit because
the
I mean
book
it's
in the
only
beginning
78
is
minutes.
A lot of
So
setup.
you fly through this movie as far as if if you're reading the book and you're familiar with that with the dialogue,
Well, they needed the commercial breaks.
storytelling,
right,
and the commercial breaks. But I like this song so much better in this version than in the live action, which I fucking despised.
It's bad.
Then suddenly we're
because they
why are
turned it
these
into
all
like a
these
full
dwarves in my house?
choreographed like nonsense in the. They made the song like 5 minutes longer than it had to be in the
Right,
live
yeah.
It was
action.
terrible. It was
They
just
did
awful.
that.
Because
It's
you
only a
have the
300-page novel.
Yeah,
Right.
And I will say that, and this is it's a mild complaint, but it's a complaint. In the novels, Tolkien does write out all of these songs.
Yeah.
True.
So
He thought himself a poet.
and
Now, there was some good poetry in it, though.
I skim in the readings, I admittedly,
Right.
because I didn't care for.
I never do that. I read every single
mean,
word the guy wrote.
it's organic in the books, and even then, like they're written kind of in like a different prose, like they're bunched together, they're written differently. This is just jarring, but like when you compare it to what we got in the live action, I guess I'll take this because they're just throwing every plate in this guy's fucking house around in the live action.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's the
Yes.
choice of getting kicked in both nuts or just one nut. Okay,
Yes,
well, I
right.
guess I'll take the one. Yeah.
Right.
And now they're singing Misty Mountain.
sounds getting real low.
Well, this is those of you who know, this is why Ralph Bakshi did not like the Rankin Bass movies. He felt that the music was done inappropriately.
It's very dated.
Extremely.
This
70s, yeah.
absolutely, you could play this just totally divorced. And if I just caught the merest hint of it in my ear, I'd be like, was that the 70s? That sounds like the 70s.
Yes. Indeed.
And I mean, you only get the song for like a second in this version, but it's still nice. The movie version, I get the live action version is better, and I do give that credit for that song specifically.
Right.
There's a magic in that music, and it moves through me.
It's not like they had radio or anything like that back then.
Yeah, sure. They were just fucking
bust out
living in
singing.
holes in the ground,
That's
So
right.
just dwarves travel on singing to everyone. That was their radio.
Yeah, drinking songs is it's a very common thing.
Drinking what?
Yeah,
What?
that's what dwarves do. They drink and grow beards and dig holes.
Diggy
So they're getting
diggy
Bilbo-
hole.
And swim with
Bilbo
little
caught up
hairy
here.
women.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, go
Gold
for it.
good one, preferably.
Are you going to watch the what? There is a wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude, yes. Yes.
dude, we
Yeah,
should.
there's a
We
Soviet
totally
Lord of the
should.
Rings. Yep.
I did not know there was a Soviet Lord of the Rings.
Roman, you need to watch it
Yeah.
immediately upon
Oh
the
my
exit
god,
of this.
this isn't like that thing that Nosferatu keeps trying to get me to
No,
watch.
no.
No,
There's a Soviet, yeah, there's a
There are
Soviet
no
version of Lord of the
cuts.
Rings.
No,
Okay, that's I'm not. That's still not. That's not good. I take it our mission is well known to us, all of us. It is not well known to me. Well, fuck. I guess
Yeah.
we're gonna have to catch up then, fucker.
And the
And
best
they go
part
into
of the whole
the
book happens.
I remember
this
I
part.
remember kind of being almost like this is the first time I think I'd ever really was old enough to understand like what a quest was.
Yes.
Mhm.
And to
Right.
go to some place like this and how exciting it kind of was just following the story.
Right.
Yeah.
These days it's called the road trip.
Yeah.
Well, the book is written very much like that, where it's like quest part 1, quest part 2, quest like very linearly.
Yeah. This movie makes it much more like and then because they're cutting down on a lot of like the transitional
they cut
elements
out, they
that
cut
would-
out so
And,
much.
Yeah.
and it would, but it made it easier for like a 7-year-old kid to follow.
Yes, exactly.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
This was just enough for my 7-year-old brain to digest and get me interested later on in life.
Now, the one weird thing about that is that I mean, they're clearly, everything in this is aimed for much younger children, than
Yes.
than you would think it should have been targeted for.
Because
But
back in the day, they could handle stuff like this.
right,
Right.
that's why this thing. I mean, if you were in the 70s, this thing was like aimed at 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
But they have Bilbo like almost doing meta stuff where he's like, talking to the audience, and it always felt
breaking
a
the
little
fourth wall
weird.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's like the appliances in the Flintstones. Like it was like, and I thought my job. Was
Yeah,
to-"
exactly. Yeah. Well, there's a war. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Right.
So
But
again,
it's also
talking
that
about the
style of the time, though. There's a lot of other like.
Well, true. Well, remember what else Rankin Bass
Very
is
dark.
famous for, though? The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Right.
We're
Yeah, the
looking
stop
into
motion stuff.
claymation here, because this is a step away from being claymation. I could see that.
Yeah, they also did animation though, but again, they use Japanese studios for that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and the guy, like I said, the guy who did this, Kubo, worked on a lot of their stuff.
Mhm.
There is, I mean, yes, the comedic elements here. They're basically telling Bilbo, yeah, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
They
Funeral
get the
expenses.
contract. This is funny though. 2 burglar baggins. Terms for your professional services: 1/14 total profits, traveling expenses guaranteed, funeral expenses if necessary. Sincerely, Thorin and Company.
Funeral expenses.
Well,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the contract from the book, though. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing about you have to give this movie that, unlike some other shit, they don't insert additional things.
Yes.
right.
Right.
And Gandalf's only goal here in the book is to get Bilbo and them near Smaug, because he's being told by some instinct that will be the end of Smaug.
Another thing I've noticed, and I noticed it kind of in the Lord of the Rings, and sort of in the Hobbit. Definitely, this Gandalf is oddly goddamn handsy with the hobbits. He's always got like his hands on both of his shoulders or like rubbing his chest, and it's like, dude, calm the fuck down.
Hey, what?
Well, this is when he was
Go
still
back.
Gandalf the
I
Grey,
know-
and
I know you're making a joke there, Sammy, but it's even funny if you read Unfinished Tales. Gandalf spent a lot of time in the Shire, right? And
He
it
did,
drove
yeah.
It drove Saruman crazy. That's why Saruman was hoarding the Hobbit leaf. He was having his guys buy all their products to investigate what could Gandalf possibly want with these people?
Yeah, he was obsessed with the hobbits because Gandalf was obsessed with the hobbits.
Yeah.
They made
Gandalf.
They look like
Gandalf-
children.
In the gray.
They aren't.
it's the same.
Gandalf
Gandalf later had a restraining order. We couldn't go within 1,000 of hobbits down there.
and let's be
Or schools.
Yeah,
and let's be honest, the Hobbits made some really good beer.
They
They
did,
did.
and some good tobacco. That
Yeah,
pipe
dude.
tobacco, bro.
is
Dude,
it
hobbits
tobacco?
are the shit. They
Is
just
it?
want to smoke, drink, like, and eat multiple times a day. Like
That sounds wonderful.
And that's
probably
why
take
Bilbo
naps.
is shaped like a bowling ball.
And
And
probably
here's
take
your
lots of
favorite
naps.
song, though, by Glenn Yarborough.
Oh
is
God!
Through the credits here.
Shut up, Glenn.
Adventure is what lies ahead.
Does Glenn have
Yeah, yeah.
Parkinson's?
Lemmy winks. Lemmy winks.
I love this song. I love this song. I actually played this song during dinner tonight with Mrs. of the Empire.
No wonder you sleep in the garage.
Yeah.
And she let you continue to do
This is the perfect song to get fondled to by a wizard.
Yeah, yes.
Right.
You know, honey, I'm feeling a bit randy tonight. Hello, my little girl.
Like, I don't remember anything that happened last night.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm a wizard.
yeah.
I know you call me Gandalf the Grey, but maybe tonight you could call me Radagast the Brown.
Oh my!
Be stabbing that
There
orc.
is
What's
so
up?
many euphemisms there
Out that
none of them
one
are good.
ring, baby.
Here comes Sting.
Wait, it doesn't go with this movie. I don't agree, Argentum. I thought in this movie, this song was just fine.
No, it does. No, it doesn't. No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
it does. It works.
No, it
works.
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
I don't
It
know,
doesn't.
man.
It is a
Sounds like
constant
an old guy.
content.
We
I
didn't
love
know
those
you
movies.
sing like
Are yet
this
to
in
be
my
said.
day.
It's 100% the one thing that draws me out of the film, where I said, "Hey, like it doesn't really hold. This would be the thing."
Yeah, again, it's every time he would start and shut up and shut up.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
you got-
watch the movie.
I'm trying to watch the movie and got retard the bard.
Yeah, I give it
Toss a
That's
coin to
just
your
mean.
wishes.
That is mean to Glenn Yarborough. So
He
Bilbo
sounds like
is
he's got
clearly having
Parkinson's.
frosting
He did it to himself.
in the middle of the
Seriously.
night.
Is he like shaking his throat while he's singing? Or
That's what I said. It sounds like he has Parkinson's.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah,
a
that's
peculiar,
what he does.
it is a peculiar vocalization.
He's yodeling.
It's
Yeah.
somebody in the room
Yeah.
when he was recording trying
He's
to
like
stop
male
him.
Jewel.
He's gargling.
So again, he wakes up, he has to pee, he looks at the moon, he goes back to bed. I do that every night at like 3:00. I am Bilbo.
Nice.
So
Also,
Orson Bean, these are some of these actors we know, some of them we don't.
Also, this font is shit because you can't tell N's from K's.
Right.
And of course, Bilbo is dreaming that he's king here. The dwarves are bringing him, the many fineries, and then he wakes up and it's like, well,
Theodore.
there we go.
So Bilbo is also being compelled by whatever force is motivating Gandalf to go on this trip.
Gandalf roofied him, and
Basically.
so he's he's gonna go on this.
He took the Hobbit tobacco and laced it with stuff.
Yeah.
Hobbits are like
Cosby the
notorious,
Grey.
like agoraphobic curmudgeons. And
Put some
Put a little PCP in the pipe weed.
yeah.
Produced and directed by Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass. Geniuses, wonderful geniuses.
What's a roofie?
Look at that. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful. story.
I will say those are really, really cool. Like,
Yeah. Again, these the landscapes and set pieces are great. The animation that's laid over them is somewhat questionable.
Well,
I'm okay with it. I'm 100% okay with it. That may just be my fondness from my youth associated with it. The nostalgia, some might say, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, like I think I saw this over like a holiday or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe Christmas time or whatever.
No, I prefer Ian McKellen crying in a green room.
Shield, are you talking about when it aired?
Well, I don't know if I saw it like initially when it aired or it was like a rerun, like a year after it came out.
Because it aired in November of '77.
Okay.
Also, Bilbo has a prison tattoo.
Maybe it was
He
over
likes
Thanksgiving
motherfucker.
or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not-
Maybe I fell right around
fuck
there.
with him.
So that might have been it. But anyway, I have real fond memories of it. Like the house being
Bilbo
real
Swaggins.
warm and it was cold outside and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Baby
excited to watch it.
Yeah. The one thing
Try
is,
to think of pleasant things.
I do want to have a conversation with the animators to see if there was a language barrier, and they thought that they were doing Bilbo baggy eyes because he looks like he hasn't slept in 5 years.
Yeah, when he
Throughout
should have the
this.
most sleep.
Yeah.
His job is to like smoke weed and eat.
Yeah.
God, that sounds great.
You know what? I had a couple roommates like that. It doesn't really hold up.
I mean, I gotta say the pay isn't good, but the benefits are
Yeah.
Well,
excellent.
if
Yeah.
it's because he's got late stage type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
You know what, Bilbo? As your doctor, I'm gonna have to ask you to start cutting out second breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Have you not heard of second breakfast?
We have, and we're saying no more.
We're saying you're gonna lose a foot.
Wait
Yeah.
till Zembit hits the market.
Right. Like maybe just have an apple every now and then. You know.
Yep, and then you got progeria over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, look out!
It's
His
a little
sides.
boy.
No good, robbing trolls.
And it's the view. Right.
Oh
This
yeah.
this is my favorite part in the book.
The trolls.
Yeah, I love the troll scene. I love how they're designed in this as well.
They look
Ah,
like
nothing but mutton to eat.
the trolls look like the things from the crystal, the dark crystal.
Dark
Oh, they
Crystal.
do look like Skeksis, yeah.
Skeksis, yeah.
Skeksis?
No, the other things, the like.
Oh,
good
not the
side.
Skeksis, the other ones.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
The Mystics.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
Bilbo does not want to go get the mutton, and Thorin's like,
You're a burglar.
Do your burgling, and just shoves him into a
I
shrubbery.
remember wondering what mutton was. I was like, what is mutton?
I've had mutton, and I was like, these guys are bitching about mutton.
Right?
We lose Matt.
Mutton's fucking
Well, they're
good.
trolls.
He's
I
back,
mean,
he's back.
Yeah, they like man flesh.
Mutton from
I
mutton,
sneak up
leave
right
mutton.
Mutton, problem. Mutton, honey.
what the blazes? Help! 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 But I help! Help!
I think I asked my mom, and she told me it was like sheep or something.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like lamb, but older.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's a
Yes.
it's a
like
lamb is
lamb, but
baby one
older.
or
Firm.
whatever.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Excellent description.
Much like steaks or veal, but older.
But older. So Bilbo gives away the dwarves here. They're like, he's nothing but a mouthful. Maybe there's more where he came from.
And he's like, "Hey, rest of you, watch out!" They're like, "Oh, there's more." Okay.
Also,
And
this how dense are dwarves? Because they look at Bilbo, who's the same size as these people, and go, "Nah, too small." Oh, but dwarves. Oh,
Yeah,
those will be.
great.
It's the same size meal. What are we talking about?
Bigger bones make better
Mm.
broth.
Mm.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, in the book,
No,
they
I'm
are
just talking
dense,
shit.
yeah,
I
that's
have
a
no idea.
issue.
now they're just talking about how to cook them, and then the one over here on the right. Oh, it's to his own boys. I likes mine raw.
Shield was mentioning the dark crystal. These actually reminded me of the orangutan from the Jungle Book.
Oh, okay.
King Louis.
Oh, I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle. Yeah.
I'm sure. Yes, he was.
If you just showed me that picture, I'd be like, these are the guys that control Hollywood.
It could be.
Right. Yeah.
Wait till you
That's
see the
as far
dwarves.
as I'm gonna go.
Wait till you see the dwarves.
Yeah, the dwarves are the ones sitting on all the money, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do seem to be a bit of a stereotypical design.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Then out of nowhere, Gandalf pops up. Dawn take you all and
They
be
clap
stoned.
on.
And it's just like suddenly it's dawn.
He's got the clapper.
I thought
How
he used magic to like make
do?
the sun. When I was a kid, I thought he used magic to make the sun come out.
Yeah, they
or
don't
to make time
depict it,
pass
but
slowly or quickly.
what he does in the book is he distracts them because it's almost dawn. So he distracts them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, that again is something that's not conveyed well with this. This makes it look
No,
like
it's just like suddenly
Yeah,
you
everyone
think
thinks-
Gandalf got around.
Everyone thinks he like magically turned it into like the sun,
yeah.
But he parted the clouds, though, didn't he?
Well, I got the part that the sun made him stone. I just
Yeah.
thought that he
Yeah, that somehow he just summoned the sun.
right. He made the sun come out early.
Yeah, and that's visually what they're telling you in this movie. It's just not what's actually happening in the book.
Right.
Yeah.
See, it's like
Well,
bananas and rice, but it's not like bananas.
No. It's more like eating the
And
dogs
again,
eating the cats.
thank you to everyone hanging out with us over on YouTube and X tonight. Let your friends know we're talking about the 1977 film The Hobbit.
That's right.
Where is that bungling burglar?
Here.
I'm over here in this fucking cave.
Yeah.
Fuck away from you guys.
Right.
Oh, also, then I had a conversation with my dad about what's the difference between a robbery and a burglar, and a burgle.
Right. Burgle
About
involves
3 to 5
invading your
years.
house, doesn't it?
A burglary is when a white guy does it,
Mm.
Right.
right?
No, the burglary is like beef, right?
Yeah. Okay. So burglary is when you like break in, but you don't there's nobody there.
Yeah,
Right? A robbery,
empty
you're,
house. Robbery is
Yeah.
someone is there.
Someone's there, and maybe you forcefully take it from them, like with a
Yeah.
gun or whatever.
No, that's armed robbery.
That's armed robbery. But
But
burglary is like you pick the lock, go in, steal all their shit, and leave.
Yes.
I'm wondering when Mando's going to realize that she turned her mic on just so she could do obscene phone
Breathing.
calls with us. And
exactly.
Lord
What?
Vader. Can't
Yeah, we
you-
heard
Breathing a
all
little
that.
heavy there, girl.
She's
Sorry.
That's all right.
Fine. Jeez.
I just kind of went with it because
I mean,
that's what we
normally I have to call to get that kind of
Yeah.
treatment.
do.
Lord Vader.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I
And
thought it
you-
was Sammy doing
Yeah.
it.
That costs extra.
Yeah, her and General Grievous in there.
Yeah.
So they find their swords. Hello there. And then Gandalf's like, no, they're not made by fucking trolls. These are elf made.
They were forged in Gondolin in the First Age.
Right.
Yeah, well, the movie doesn't say that they're elf made here. It says that they were stolen and they have ruins on it, and that's
Right,
it.
that Elrond tells
It's
them
only when they go to Elrond that
right.
Yeah,
But
but
not Elrond. The
It's
other
Elrond.
Is that
Those
Elrond?
swords are actually older than Elrond.
yeah, but Elrond's the one who tells them. But
Right, he
what
identifies
we're
them.
saying is, I
Right,
don't
right.
think it's a bad move to like overlook the elves entirely.
Now, they were. You said they were made in the First Stage.
Mhm.
In Gondolin in the First Age, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is when Gandalf decides to give Thorin the map and the key that his grandfather had entrusted to him. And Bilbo gets real excited about the map thing. He's like, oh, it's a map. It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
And Thorin's not too happy.
Why have you held this from me? It was mine, its rightful heir. I gave it to you in my own time.
I gave it to you in my own time.
So Bilbo finds a secret entrance, but the map doesn't tell you how to use it because there's something missing on the map. Where this hand is pointing to, there should be something, and there's nothing.
Yeah, if they had Galadriel here,
Right.
she'd be able to read that map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, she's too busy having a storm inside of her right now.
Yeah, Tempest.
Oh my god.
She's too busy seeing what we have not
We
seen.
didn't see
Yeah.
it.
That's right. That's right.
Got some ice trolls to deal with too.
I really do like the watercolor aesthetic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So when Gandalf got that stuff, the map and the key and all, I'm trying to remember the sequence. He had snuck into Dol Guldur, where Thrain 2 was, who that's his ancestor, Thorin's ancestor. That's where Sauron got the last dwarven ring from him, and he gave this stuff to Gandalf to give to his descendants, basically.
Mhm.
Okay, so now this is Rivendell.
Wasn't it his
But it-
father?
Yes, the immense city of Rivendell.
Yeah, you don't really get that here. It's just like an A-frame house down in the woods. But
I mean,
this
they forgot to erase that string out of the seat as well.
Yeah, they should be like ripped.
You do
through
get
rivers
another
and
great
mountains.
song though.
Yeah, rivers and
Oh,
mountains.
where are you going with beards all a wagon? No, no,
Yeah,
no one. What
weird
brings Mr.
song.
Baggins?
Paris Hilton. Paris
I love
Hilton.
this song.
It's interesting. That's not what I would ever think elves would sound like.
Well, they would if they were in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, Rivendell is basically just an A-frame house.
Rivendell is Tom Bombadil's house.
Basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Swiss chalet. We're like, all right, yeah, you're here for skiing? We're here.
Yeah.
No, we have this map and ring and some
It's
shabby
bigger on
things.
the inside than it is on the outside.
Thank God we had just the right amount of seats.
Right.
Somebody's hit Elrond in the head because he's got stars going around
Right.
the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I always thought that
Yeah.
was weird.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
And also, I was like, why does everyone look like they're 100 years old? When I was watching,
Everyone in this
They
movie
probably
does look
are.
very
Yeah.
old. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but they
it's-
look, as opposed to being the semi-ageless or aging slower beings, they all look really fucking
Well,
old.
the wood elves are
Right.
really jacked up. I was
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of inbreeding
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
they look like raisins or something.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Well, yeah,
also, good luck getting pants with those inseams. The thing about all of this though is that the faces look really bad because they're using heavy line weight and everything is like, it's like they only had one size of pen and they just did all the lines with the same pen.
With
And
the
so
no, you're right. You're right, actually, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where Elrond is telling the names of their swords.
Right. I thought was
Orcus,
really
Goblin
cool.
Cleaver, and Glamdring the Foe Hammer.
Yeah.
Right.
I
remember
turned
he
to my
posted
wife
it
and
up.
said, I call it the hoe hammer.
I remember when I was a kid, I was like, that doesn't look like a hammer to me.
Right.
That's a sword.
And now the map.
Who you
Strange.
jiving, Elrond?
There's something here. Look, there are moon letters. See?
It's all that window
Whatever.
pane.
Moon letters. There's a couple points of exposition that they have to throw in. Bilbo asks questions so you can. So
Yeah. It's Avatar for the audience.
Well, it's the fish out of water scenario, so you can explain to them what's happening.
Yeah, he's Riker in this episode.
Right.
So moon letters are runes that can only be seen with the moon shining behind them.
I thought it was.
This doesn't
convenient,
say
though.
what it's supposed to say. Stand by the gray door when the thrush knocks, and the last light of the setting sun will shine upon the keel. That's not what this says, though. This
light
says
of Durin's
door is like 5 foot tall. You can go in by only 3 people can go in at the same time.
It must be this tall to ride. That's what that finger's there for.
The actual
That's
the actual translation.
Do not eat this map.
Do not insert record.
Right.
Actually, it said don't go inside. There's a big freaking dragon in there.
Right.
Yes, a beware of dragon.
Oh, I'm like,
So-
if I tell them that,
The
they might not
danger
finish this
ahead.
quest, you
No
know?
solicitors.
Subtle, yes. The Wood Elves were a harbinger of future Portland. Yes,
That's
that is
right.
actually very, very accurate.
Yes.
Now we're at the cave scene. This
The
goes
Wood
by
Elves
really
look more like orcs are supposed to look than the actual goblins do.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
true.
My favorite song in the whole thing getting ready to happen.
Yeah, Goblin Town.
That's
So the
right.
cave
Okay,
opens up,
Goblin Town was a banger.
Yeah.
the rocks are falling, the ponies are getting dragged in, and Bilbo's like, wake up! Like everybody's just sleeping through this. And they're like, what the hell? The ponies, they all just run into the cave, and then it closes behind them. And then these guys pop up. And
The
these
first
are
of
the
many frogs that
goblins.
we'll see.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. I remember them being like really creepy when I was a child. Because I saw this, I was real young.
Yeah, now they're just like fat guys with horns.
Right.
Yeah, after you've had a couple lunch ladies. you
Are
get
they
them all.
horny toads?
Wow.
But the Goblin Town song is cool.
I like the Goblin Town.
Yeah, it's one of the few that
down the Goblin Town.
Also, I think like this animation looks better because they're doing more shading, and
well, but they're not animating so much. I mean, a lot of this is like just take thing and move sideways,
Almost,
move sideways.
yeah, it's
There's
a
a
lot
lot there's a lot of I just dropped acid. It's starting to kick in. In
This
in
looks
this
like
area.
something a Harvey Weinstein victim might have seen.
Right.
yeah. This is why Emma Watson's a feminist right here.
What happened to Corey?
Probably.
Dead Eye
The Goblin
Swag.
King. I like the Goblin King here though. So interestingly,
Better
the
than
voice of
Jareth
the
is in
Goblin
this?
King and
Jareth is
Bard,
in
who we
this?
see later on, are the same vocalist.
Dance
Same
Magic
vocal
Dance.
actor.
Yes.
No, different Goblin King.
Okay.
Jump, magic jump.
Jump Magic Jump.
Who are these miserable persons? And Thorne's like, we're really sorry, man. We just were in a cave. We're trying to stay dry.
Right. Like you already
Ask
ate
him to explain his thorn, oh truly tremendous one.
Yeah.
And then-
I was
and then
just
the Goblin
waiting.
Cleaver.
I was waiting for him to break it. Oh, you are so big, so absolutely huge. Gosh, we're all really impressed down here. I can tell you.
And he gets pissed because he recognizes these from the Goblin Wars, and he's got 2 throats, which is weird.
Yeah,
And he's going to go over and he's going to go bite.
I
Thorne's
thought it
head.
quite erotic.
That's a great though. It's pretty good.
And then the child-friendly scene comes where they're all
Yes, no, you don't see anybody getting slashed or hacked to death on this.
but
They
it's
just
heavily
spin
implied.
around. So
No,
all of a
we just break out the kaleidoscope.
Right.
what the fuck
As
is
one
The
does.
lewds are kicking in, man.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, all right, yeah, the ass is now really starting to kick.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this was strange, and it was strange when you first saw it too. It's like, what
Yeah.
the hell just happened here?
This is what when the Japanese call it get riled.
It also looks suspiciously like Gandalf is shooting Bukkake at all of them
Yes.
Oh dear.
because it
Oh,
starts to
dear.
bounce off of them, and it's very disconcerting.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they're all gone.
Well, that's
You
the
guys
best.
know-
That's why you pay them,
That's
so
right.
they'll
You guys
leave
know what
afterwards.
Best song
Yes.
in a Bukkake video would be is Dexy's Midnight Runners. Come on, Eileen.
Yeah, come on. Eileen.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, here's the death scene though. We were just talking about and how peculiar the death scene is. It just spins around. It looks like he's being sent to another dimension. It's peculiar. So again, thank you to everyone hanging out with us over on X and on YouTube tonight. We appreciate you being here with us. Talk about The Hobbit, 1977, or Rankin Bass. Even as you understand that this is not what happens when you get struck by a sword. That is true. It's like that would not happen. That's just weird.
Cannoli.
And it was like, is that cannoli? Cannoli. Yes, I know.
It's true. I do remember saying, "I am the Gandalf now," and then
Yeah, they're showing each other their wands.
mhm.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, there is a Somalian in this.
Behold
There's
the hoe hammer.
That's right.
I just wish I could. I wish I could disappear.
Do
I
you
wish
want
I
to see
were
the sword or the staff?
Telling you, what's in my pocket?
Follow me. Then there's
Follow me, hobbits. No, nothing to see here.
And then Bilbo takes a bad step and falls into a hole, which is oddly enough how lots of ladies get pregnant. So down he goes.
Wow.
It's his Alice in Chains phase.
Oh,
He went through a little phase there, down in a hole.
No, he doesn't take a bad step. One of the dwarves knocks him on the roof of the cave, and he falls in the cave, falls in the hole.
Yeah, they didn't even notice he was gone until he came back.
who are you? Where did you come from?
Bananas and rice is a lot like bananas and rice.
This is the Somali scene for.
He falls into a leering center, and how did you know I'm Somalian?
And then they all yelled, "It's this MAGA country."
Yeah, and then sprayed him with a syringe of liquid, even though he had like a 2-liter bottle with him.
All right.
This is what really happened to Juicy Smollett.
And Death Row, I agree. I think that's where I think a lot of us have our fondness of this movie are related to the when of this movie. Sammy, unfortunately, does not have such a fondness because he was not there
either. God one either. So
Yeah, I was there. It didn't impress me that much.
No, like I said, I can still appreciate it for what it's for, but I just don't have the nostalgia. I have more nostalgia for the Rankin Bass like claymation movies more than I do this.
Yeah.
Imagine if this were done in claymation. And again, as Jay was saying, the set pieces here in the cave, I think, are just wonderfully done.
yes.
The heavy line works really works for this guy.
Yeah.
For the Gollum, it really works for him.
Yeah,
well, I think the two best.
He looks like a mix between
and Gollum.
Yeah. He looks like a mix between a frog
and
a bat.
Yeah, it's frog bat.
Yeah. Be nicer to Johan Omar, okay? Like she just got attacked.
Wow.
That her brother? I mean, husband.
I found someone online who did their own. Oh, yes, yeah, Cannoli. Yeah, that is the best version of that movie that you will find is the 4-hour fan edited version. There's a couple spots where that broad elf shows up and you don't know who the hell she is or why she's there. But it's still the best version of the film.
She's hot.
I don't care. She doesn't belong.
Well, that's fine. They could have just handed out nude pictures of her to the audience. We didn't need her in the movie.
Before the film here, she should have been. Yeah, she was here, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
Hello, what's this?
The choice of, the design for Gollum here is, it's Frogbat. The voicing is great.
Yeah,
I love
and that is Theodore. Last name is unpronounceable.
I just realized
they just put him in as Theodore in the credits.
Theodore Gottlieb, I believe is the name.
I just realized how high is Bilbo's pants.
Right, they are above his nipples.
Oh, you guys don't wear your pants like that?
Yeah, it was
when you're traveling, you got to keep your nipples.
That should have been my question for the. That should have been my poll question. Where are the nipples on a hobbit?
Well, let's just say that his belt lifts
just above the
separates.
Then the Hobbit says, "What's a nipple?"
Yeah,
right.
This is interesting. So Glenn Yarborough is most well known for the song "Baby, the Rain Must Fall," which is
for a movie
of the same name.
Really, I'm unfamiliar with either.
Yeah, he's most famous to me for this, and I hate him for it.
I love it so much.
I think this is like a compare and contrast the characterization of Gollum, and I mean the menace that he actually presents in this is far better than what we get in a lot of other things. The interestingly, Bakshi's Gollum is much closer to what we ended up with in Jackson's movies.
Yeah, and then in the Jackson movies, like it's just like late stages of dependency.
Yeah,
well, he wants to eat Bilbo, and that is very fucking clear. He wants to eat him.
Yeah, that's the thing that they don't have in the other movies.
Yeah,
that was like you are, where Sam and Frodo are up in the mountains. They're like, oh no, we're out of food, and Gollum's kind of like, yeah, you guys are out of food.
You're out of food.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Our poll for tonight is: which movie is worse, Wolfen or Zardoz? Currently, Zardoz is in the lead at 57 to 40.
Really?
You fucking sycophants.
You guys are awful.
Look, I mean, Wolfen has some real problems, but it doesn't have Sean Connery in a banana hammock.
Yes.
That's the big thing.
But he does have a butt-off naked Edward James almost.
Yeah, but
But
little Eddie, big Eddie, that's too much, Dad.
But Wolfen does have the raw sexual magnetism of one Albert.
That's true. That's true.
And a lot of Albert Finney fans might be watching the show tonight. So.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it has Gregory Hines in it too.
Yeah,
and he's pretty good at it.
There's no drawn-on mustaches either.
Yeah,
Which is why it's an inferior film.
Albert Finney brought his hairpiece to the set.
The penis is evil.
Hey, the penis.
Yeah, if we could have just had Albert Finney telling us that the penis is evil.
Yes,
that's true. Eraserhead. Yeah. So yeah, Gollum straight up ate babies. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, and again, this Gollum for as odd as the design is, it is at least again it's intimidating and menacing. You look at him and go, yeah, this isn't going to be a problem for him to eat Bilbo.
I do not want him to eat me. Stephen Ransom, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Good to see you again, sir. Always welcome.
There's so many things it has to encompass, right? Like he has to be menacing but somehow pathetic, and so he has kind of like this almost lethargic look about him, which like I was like, okay, that tracks, but then you have Andy Serkis's meth head in the trilogy, and I was like, dude, I'll slap the shit out of Gollum. Okay.
Well, he's got those cave eyes where like he's almost blind.
Yeah.
Like realtor eyes.
If you read the older editions of The Hobbit before Lord of the Rings existed as a concept, Bilbo actually gets the ring by winning the riddle contest.
Yeah,
it's not really the One Ring yet. That doesn't exist in this concept yet.
Right.
Tolkien revised it to be more like what we saw when he invented the whole concept of the ruling ring and Sauron and all that.
Right. Yeah, because it had all been thought of. Gandalf would not have just let him keep it. Gandalf would have been hey, that ring you got, why don't you give me that ring?
Doesn't in any way sense the ring kind of shows that this was written before Tolkien had really kind of figured out what he was going to do with it.
The One Ring could hide itself. Gandalf is not powerful enough to like mind detect. Oh, there's the One Ring.
Right.
I mean, he's kind of like the same rank as Sauron, though. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you would ask a little bit more questions. There's not other rings that can do that.
Sauron is the most powerful of the Maiar. Gandalf is kind of mid-level.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just
Archangel versus Angel.
He has less power as the wizard Gandalf.
Technically they're all on an even playing field. Gandalf is the only one like following the rules. He's supposed to. He doesn't want to like interfere with mortals and everything, and it was you have Saruman and Sauron who totally did.
Their full power is limited by being trapped in an actual mortal elderly body.
Right.
And back to the ring. The ring. This is an interesting question, which Tolkien kind of mentioned later on when he revised it. Was the ring wanting to go to Bilbo to get out there, or was it God getting the ring into Bilbo's hands because he could resist it somewhat until the time came for the destruction.
Right.
Well, and there's another thing I like about this design too is I like how it is in Lord of the Rings. It's just the plainest ring ever. But like when you look here, there's a bunch of little designs.
Oh,
Right.
this.
And-
Yeah. Let me see. Let me find that
Yeah,
again.
that hand picture.
Close up of the ring. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there,
this
you know,
is quite ornate as far as there's lots. It's very intricate.
Yes.
you know, but it's still kind of plain looking. But it was like
Yeah.
when you put your eye on it, there's more going on. It was like I feel like either work. I feel like it works better with the other one
Right.
because you know you have to throw it
agree.
into the fire and
So you can see it. Yep.
yeah.
I very much enjoyed the riddle contest. I thought it was fun. The riddles themselves are interesting.
Yeah,
you know,
I wish-
we've all memorized them.
I
now,
do
so
wish
they're not
the
hard.
Gollum in the movies was a little more off-putting and threatening instead of
Yes.
meth head.
Yeah.
No,
All
more-
they really
more
had to
dark
do is just make them bigger.
I want to say that this also is the first time I was exposed to real riddles. As I mean, there might have been.
Oh, you
other
never
ones.
met a woman before?
Wow.
Oh.
I was like 7 or 8, so yeah.
All right.
Well, in the book, Jacob, this is why one of the big Gollum is menacing. They're like piles of orc bones all around where he's living.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think they didn't even show that in the Hobbit live
I
action
don't
at
think
all.
so.
Nah,
I think
and
it
was
showed
a lot
him-
of fish bones.
It did show
and
him
stuff, but-
kill an orc, but it didn't really, say he's gonna. eat
Yeah,
that.
and he would like eat a fish or
On
something. It was,
VHS. At a Boy Scout meeting. Well, there you go. That's how it was back then.
Yeah.
But the
Real-life geek
the
wizard.
point of the contest is if Bilbo loses, Gollum gets to eat him, which Gollum goes on about quite a bit. Is he
Yeah.
scrumptious, disgusting, gooey, icky, delicious? It's just like, all right. But if Bilbo wins, then he shows him the way out.
yeah, it's like when like
Bilbo-
the
and
fat
Bilbo's like, well,
chick is, like
Fuck,
hitting on
what
you
choice
at
do
the
I
bar.
have?
Right. And neither of those things happen.
Yeah, well, the
No,
great thing is Gollum always trying to like skip ahead. You know,
Right.
just the idea of he keeps leaning in. He's like, hold up, and he brings out
Right.
Sting again. He's like, step back, I ain't lost yet.
And they've got
Uh-huh.
this weird, and this is also in the book though, that this riddle that is playing the dark is the answer to the riddle. It's this, but they do it as a song, and they just kind of drift through the cave
It was
while.
time, wasn't it?
No, that's the riddle that Gollum has asked Bilbo, and Bilbo's thinking on it. But while he's thinking on it, you get a little tour of the cave.
Yeah.
where
Yes.
you just drift from scene to scene to scene back to Gollum, and then Gollum's like, "What is its answer? It is answer,
Right. Give me
answer.
some time.
Give me some time.
And he's like,
What?
Shit.
What does it say?"
because of the way
Time.
that because of the way that Gollum looks. At no point did I ever think that he used to be like a hobbit or human.
No.
I
Right.
just thought he was like a frog guy or something.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, well, you never even get that from the original book either. That's something definitely that was retconned, when the trilogy came out.
Place. And I don't like that, but I haven't seen the old name in a while. Okay, well,
He's
welcome,
like-
welcome very much during my death. I appreciate you having me here to be part of
Riddle
this.
me this, Gollum. Stephen has 5 apples. Jamal still 3. What color is Jamal?
I don't know, but he's got a Leering Center.
That's right.
Oh.
Well, Gollum is a lot bigger in this than
Yes.
a Hobbit. Clearly,
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
right. He looks nothing like he was ever human.
Well, I mean,
Well, he
Gollum
was
looked.
never human. He was a hobbit.
Samwise
Well,
Gamgee
human-
is slapping the shit out of Gollum in Return of the King. I mean,
Yes.
you know what I mean? It was like he should at least be a physical threat.
His eyes get all freaking pissed off.
Yeah, they do a really good job with his eyes in this as well.
Yeah.
Well, in showing the emotion, which is interesting.
Yeah,
So
and
Bilbo
the
gets
and the
time-
madness that's in his eyes.
You wish to show me something? Not a euphemism. And then he goes back and he's like, hey, Gollum, wait, dude. And then it's like, son of a bitch.
What's in my pocket? Is it a
Yeah.
flashlight?
Where is
You'll
it?
never guess this was in here.
Yeah.
And Gollum's having to fit because he forgets that he lost his ring, and then he remembers, and then
What?
Well, he didn't
He
really
freaks
lose it.
out.
So it slipped off his finger.
He wore it on a necklace, didn't he? Isn't
No.
that what he said?
No.
so he figures Bilbo. It says it doesn't know the way out, but it must know the way in. My precious, blah blah blah. Figures if he got in, he knows how to get out. Follow the leader, which is a kind of annoying thing. Maybe the most annoying line in it. And then
Again, that's more that meta thing where
It
it's
is.
like trying to tell the audience, and it's like, dude, please, we can at least follow this. Yeah.
Right.
this part I love though. This is maybe my favorite part when Bilbo see you later. Dragons! We hates it!
We hates it forever.
Yeah.
I love that part so much, and they didn't really capture that in the live action very well, and that
Right.
disappointed me. They didn't. It's the pacing of the words, and it was just there, but it wasn't quite there.
Yeah.
And then Bilbo saying, "Yeah," and he just led me right to the exit.
Well, that
We
whole
had
section in the
two
live action
goblins,
was
you
terrible.
son of a bitch.
They turned it into an action scene where they were like falling. They all fell like 300
Zax.
feet and lived. And
Oh, that was
Jack.
so stupid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was
Hello.
terrible.
Zach's
What's
a
up,
million.
Zax?
I
See,
actually
Zach's-
did a clip of that sped up with the Benny Hill song.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's amazing.
No, and Argent, no, there's no. Well, they added so much and captured the stuff that was there so poorly. It was just the worst combination of two things.
Yeah.
Yes, Bilbo, your story rings true. Yes, it rings true. Again, with the odd speech pattern of John Huston.
Right. He was really focusing and emphasizing ring in that. Like he knew what was up right there.
Well, there's also a little wink in there that if you blink, you
Right.
miss.
Yeah.
But he winks at him when he says it.
right.
That is the ring of truth.
This is another fun scene when the goblins track them down and they're doing that 15 birds in 5 fir trees. And that is also from the novel directly though. Their wings were fanned by a fiery breeze.
I like the wolves in this. I think they look great. And the fire
No,
is very unique.
It is. It's almost like liquid. It's very interesting looking.
Right. It flows a lot like their beards do.
Blech.
Seriously. It's very I've
And
always
the
thought that's
fuzzes.
very similar.
Really? That's interesting. Wow. All those years ago, Zax.
Oh,
Zax
now
was
I
there
have to hear
3,000 years.
Zax doing a John Huston impression.
Yeah.
Zax is how I found out about the Soviet Lord of the Rings.
Well,
Okay.
he
Yeah.
still plays like I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me.
Yeah, but that's the one that sounds nothing like John Huston. Everything else
Yeah.
that John Huston does is
Right.
absolutely dead on.
So this is when we get to meet the Eagles.
Yeah.
And I was like,
America
"Yup,
shows up.
boys.
America.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Getting you out of a flaming hot tree, yeah.
Yeah, these are like the fire in some of those are very much like stills. You know, if you just saw it in a still, you'd be like, man, that looks awesome. The animation of it is a bit sketch.
There you go,
Right.
Roman. Zach said it for you.
The Soviet
There it is.
version is perfection.
We got to do it. I will send
Seriously.
you a link, and I'm
Yeah, I
safe.
gotta see it.
Send
I gotta
everybody
see it.
one so we can all watch it. Because
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
more than happy to.
I mean, are you even a Tolkien fan if you haven't seen the Soviet version?
Wow.
You have to see it. It's mother tongue.
Eagles come to you.
the comradeship of the ring.
I have not forgotten the arrow that pierced my breast.
Yeah, in the Soviet version, they're bears, not eagles.
Of course.
Ah,
Well, it's Russia. Of course it's theirs.
Right.
And they find hammers and
Later,
sickles.
bye, Eagles. Bye, buddy.
Yeah. They all have
They're
Gorbachev
getting
riding
all
on their
for
back.
me.
That Gorbachev's forehead is actually the map.
Yeah, right.
Now that's pretty good.
Right.
So now they're at the edge of Mirkwood, and Gandalf's like, I got shit to do. I've wasted enough time with you people.
Right, I'm already late
Maybe
because I
Mr.
was bothering
Baggins.
with some people.
Mr. Baggins, who has no qualifications whatsoever, will be in charge from this
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
Right. Well, to be fair, he said he was really good with
knows
maps.
absolutely nothing, but I'm putting him in charge of you.
Well, he said he was really good with maps, and nobody else there knew how to use maps except him.
He's like,
Yeah.
what?
And it really his only inkling that he
'Cause
likes
most people
maps
don't know
is
how to
he
use
was like,
maps.
oh cool, a map.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's like the Pete Buttigieg of the Hobbits, because he likes trains. He became the transportation secretary. This is exactly the same kind of scenario.
Right.
Well, I mean, he's more qualified, to read maps than he is to burgle. Where they just
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's
he found
true.
that
He's
big
actually a
stack
scholar, you know.
of weapons and shit.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a Finnish version?
So the reason Gandalf is leaving is because this is when the White Council goes to Dol Guldur because they're convinced the necromancer is Sauron.
Right.
Yes.
That's when that big battle happens over there. They're in Mirkwood, and Dol Guldur is southeastern Mirkwood, if I'm remembering the map correctly.
Where in the Hobbit movie, where there's the tomb where the ring race are buried or whatever, where's that at? Is that
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's Dumbledore.
is that Dol Guldur? Okay.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the only thing I liked.
The Ringwraith's bodies basically rotted to nothingness like 1,000 years before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Roman, go back one.
But that was the only thing I liked about the Hobbit movie was like how their tombs were, like they down that spiral like pit or
Right.
whatever. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
Yeah. So
but
Roman, tell me again about the excellent artwork in this when you stare into Gandalf's what the hell is going on face.
What? I'm
I
okay.
mean, his
with
lipstick? What's wrong with him having lipstick?
Well,
Now,
it's just
there
random
is Venus-
scribbled. This is like, okay, I got the coloring book, and unfortunately, I walked away, and my kids got one of my pens when they were 3 and got to it first.
Kids, why does Gandalf look like Cloris Leachman?
That's just mean. That's just mean.
I love Jared the
It's an
Baker Street Irregular.
unfortunate still. It's an unfortunate still. He's making.
Yeah,
Bilbo take
that is
notes
kind
so
of
he
funny
can
though. He's like,
complain about
"Hey, this dipshit knows about maps. Hey, enjoy that fucking ring you found, loser. I gotta go to
That's
this
right.
meeting."
Right. Yeah.
Like,
He just, I checked my day planner. Ooh, I gotta go. I got a thing.
hey,
Yeah.
boys, watch out for spiders.
Make sure you write down everything you do so I can talk shit about it later.
Notes. I'll be reviewing your performance later.
Right.
Yeah, we all know why he's skipping this part.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck this.
This is under
Um,
Roman's keyboard, right?
Yeah.
That part?
This is under Roman's keyboard. Yes.
Yeah.
Hobbit is
Couldn't
a
have been better if
9-episode
he just like
miniseries.
took
It's
off
on
in like a
YouTube.
red.
Really?
Wow.
I love how they put faces.
I'm gonna have
in the
to try to
trees
look
here.
for that there, Defro.
Yeah,
That's
this is.
interesting. That is an interesting factoid.
Gandalf just gets into a red Corvette convertible and just like, "Bye, losers."
Yeah.
Put some
I'm out of here,
sunglasses on,
bitches.
Yeah, this was a very Disney kind of
Yes.
the Mirkwood with the faces and the trees and all that.
I will say this part in the book scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's very descriptive. Yes, it's real easy to get the mental pictures going on of some horrific stuff happening.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some horrific stuff happening on screen right now, like some of these
Right.
drawings.
Yeah, agreed.
Again, unfair. So they're making Bilbo climb up the tree because to see what the hell he can see. And I did like he's like, and of course I had to do it. My contract
are
is
known,
very,
'cause
very
hobbits are
vague
known.
on many points.
Because hobbits are known for. Because one thing hobbits are known for is climbing trees.
Yeah,
Right.
as we saw in a prior scene where he couldn't
Right.
even climb into a tree, but now we're gonna have him climb the big tree.
Yeah, I do love that where it was like, it's like the tree cover is just so heinous, but like when you look at it, it's actually a beautiful day. There's butterflies everywhere, but like when you go back down,
Well,
Your friends are being
so-
eaten by spiders.
Right. Turns out those are
Sauron-
actually poisonous. And,
Uh-huh. Oh, it's
Mark was
Australia.
healed-
right.
Dempsey, are you just saying that because they're black?
Yes.
I do it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's why they all have handguns too.
Mm.
But, I wasn't going to go there, but since we brought it
Yeah,
up,
like that's a nice ring, motherfucker.
Yeah.
they all hold
Oh,
them
God, video
sideways.
it.
and shit.
So I woke up to a hideous surprise. And they're all getting. These are the only ladies in the movie, by the way. Again, the spiders are the only female characters in the movie, and
Oh man,
And it looks like a pig with that
should have made
snout.
Sammy the spider. Darn it!
Yeah. And also,
water.
like, you're finally comfortable. You thought you had some silk sheets.
Right.
Right.
no.
I
Turns out,
didn't,
no.
Ready to get eaten by a spider.
I didn't think the spiders were
Spiders
scary.
for
I thought they
second
were
Gs.
funny.
Yeah, the spiders are,
Yeah.
are silly in this.
No, the spiders in the book are scary.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Unfortunately, we're watching this and it's not scary.
Right.
They're like,
Background's
let's
cool,
get bunny ears. That'll be great.
Absolutely.
I think they're well done. The female representation we deserve.
I just like how a lot of their noses are just sticking out.
Right.
We're definitely not using any stereotypes in this.
Yeah.
I mean, the good news
They'll
is the
make
ones with
fun.
hydrocephaly don't have to worry about it because their noses are flat and point down to their chin.
Right.
Get away, get away. And Bilbo's like, well, fuck. Here we go. He throws a rock at it and it dies. And then
Well, does
He
it?
had a sword.
Because
well,
we
he
don't
does the
see a
sword
lot of death.
after he sends them away. No, it's all the spinning. It's just a spinning sword,
Yeah.
the light, and then spinning
Well,
spiders. It's
Even with
that
the
weird
rock,
death
it's just
spinning.
like bloop, and then shoo, disappear.
Right.
How's that
Bust out the
again?
kaleidoscope again.
Hey.
And here now, this is
This.
There has
Wow.
been a lot of inbreed in these films. Yeah.
nothing bad happened to the
Yep.
Wood Elves.
Yeah, Deliverance was definitely a few years before this and was inspiration.
And I
It's
this
serious.
I
Y'all
can't
got
win.
word of mouth.
They look more like orcs than the goblins do it. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like, what do they
But all
mean?
these
That,
kids
you know,
showed in the woods.
like whoever
Yeah.
told them to
Not very
animate like this needs to.
Well, I mean, elves are evil traditionally in Japanese culture, are they not?
Well, they're evil in most cultures.
Yeah.
Because the Fae aren't exactly
I was
something you
gonna
want
say,
to run
you know
into.
nothing of the Fae folk.
The elves, the Fae aren't elves. Elves strictly come from Germanic and Norse mythology, and they're just
Well,
other
then-
people. They're not.
And are often also negative.
Oh, in
They're
classical
mischievous,
depictions, they're just other people.
See, now this is something you would expect like an orc to actually look, right? Because
Yes.
they
at
started
the
out
Well,
as
with
elves,
less vegetation, but yeah.
Maybe
You
maybe
know.
shorter legs.
Right.
you know, like because they
big
were
bone
elves and
scepter.
they were just twisted by Sauron's evil.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
I would
some
agree
with that.
don't do much twisting on these
Thorin won't
guys.
tell them why they're there, so he throws them in the dungeon, and that's
But
basically
I do like you
why.
still got like the blonde hair.
Right.
I'm wearing this crown of fruit, and I have blonde hair. Throw them in the dungeon.
Yeah.
My
What
name
is
is
it?
Greg Allman, and I
And
was
they have
married
a
to Sharon.
Spanish accent.
Where's Legolas?
They have a Spanish accent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're there for a long time in the dungeon, and Bilbo's just creeping around, trying to figure out how to get the keys, and then he discovers the men
Barrels.
bring the
The
wine,
action barrels. That's right.
and the wood
real
elves do love
characters.
their wine.
yes.
So the elves are getting lit, and Bilbo's just waiting for him
Did
to
you
pass
just say
out.
lit?
Yeah.
They're getting
Yeah.
toe up from the flow up.
Yeah, crunk.
What? What? So he frees them all.
Did you
puts them in
just say
barrels.
crunk?
He did. He did indeed say crunk.
Was that any better than getting lit?
He is truly getting jiggy with it.
I
Yeah.
knew it was going there. It had to.
Not like legit. I don't even know. Never mind. I'm not
Too
using the
legit to
vernacular of
quit,
youth.
what?
So they end up in Lake Town, which is a town built on the lake, a an accurate, if not very descriptive name, as Bilbo says. I think
Hey, Roman. Hey, Roman.
Sir.
The man needs to head out.
Is Mando jumping out? Oh, okay, Mando. I'm sorry. You're not feeling well.
It's okay.
Oh no!
Wait, I have something for Mando to see. Look at my picture.
Zoom enhance.
Where's Jake? Oh, there he is.
What was that? Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
Hey, you know what?
Samuel.
Wood.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I agree.
I'd like to live in the corner of my front room.
That also under my keyboard.
That's right. Hey, there you go.
Well,
yeah, I'm not feeling too good, guys. So I stuck out as long as I could.
It's all good. I'm
Nice
sorry you had to
Nice
leave.
talking with you.
Yeah.
Good talking to you too. Y'all
All right,
have.
well, I hope you feel better, Mando.
Yes.
Get better, Mando.
Night night, everybody. Bye, chat.
No fires or lions while you're gone.
Yeah.
Or jail.
No promises.
Fair enough.
Fires and lions and jails. Oh my.
She actually has a 9 o'clock obscene phone call she has to make. So
yes.
Right.
Oh,
there you go.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Now, what innuendo from the Arsenio Hall show would you describe it from here?
What?
Like
we're dating your references. We're thinking your late 80s, early 90s was the last time you were even.
What joke from the
Something
Arsenio
about
Hall?
pop culture? So
Wow.
Who?
yeah.
Wow. I'm
Is this a thing that makes you go
There you go.
Okay, that actually looks like a city now.
Yeah.
Is this remastered or something? I don't remember the town looking that good.
Bard.
Very wooden.
Well, this is the one
shame
shot.
if somebody
got
made
the
it
DVD a couple
prior.
years ago.
Sounds.
They did do a remastery of it, like I said, 5 to 10 years ago.
Okay.
I don't know if this
Okay,
is
that's
it or not.
probably the one I have.
Yeah, because the one I remember the town looking way crappier than this.
So,
Well,
Thorin
beat the shit out of
basically,
Rivendell.
That's the Hobbit trilogy you're thinking of. That looks shit.
Yeah.
Hello, Bard.
So this is Bard. He's like, "Yo, King under the mountain, you're back here. We'll give you some food and shit, and then get out of here, please."
Yeah.
Bye.
I thank you.
And they gave Bard the correct amount of time that he needs to be in
Right.
the film instead of like
Yeah,
having him
almost
be
done.
like this
You're right.
Right.
Han
Just
Solo-esque
entirely.
character.
Dracula
I hated
Untamed.
Bard in the movie in the
Yeah,
in
me
the,
too.
in the live version so much.
They were
Yeah.
trying to push that actor like freaking they do with
Yeah.
the old Mexican guy now.
Yeah. Did you notice that the map as they're scrolling by, it very clearly states the desolation of Smog, and I was like, isn't that a little early?
Yeah.
So they're
Well,
like,
apparently it stinks
"What
there."
is that smell? I've never smelled dragon before."
Sorry.
Dragon poop.
Gassy.
Yeah, that's my
Dragon-
bad. Had Brussels sprouts, you know.
Yeah. Asparagus and
There
burritos
you go.
was not a good mix.
I eat treasure. It's not great.
Asparagus and burritos.
Oh,
That's nasty.
What is that
Whoa.
smell?
Don't act like you haven't done it before, Shield. Stop
yeah,
it.
smelling bad out of both ends,
That's right.
and not the ends you would think.
All right, so this is remember the poem, "Stand by the gray stone when the thrush knocks, and the last light of the setting sun will shine upon the keyhole."
But
So
didn't it have to be
matters.
on a specific day as well?
in
of the year?
in
In
the
the
extended
movie,
version? Yes,
Student's
this
Day.
is the
Student's
abbreviated children's version, though. So it's
Yeah.
Right.
just
Yeah.
that.
Interestingly,
had to
this is
make-
also how
okay.
you find the clitoris.
So in the book,
It's
the
true.
Russians try to
I
get
heard
there.
legends.
Ah, now while I'm drinking. Jesus Christ.
in
Dude, look how stoned Bilbo is.
Shieldwall.
Whoa, man. You guys
Yeah.
seeing this, man? Whoa.
You were
This
saying that in the book
Shieldwall.
they had to rush
In
to
the
get
book,
there?
they're rushing to get to the place they have to be by that particular date and time.
Right.
They get
Yes.
there ahead of time and then they're camped there for a little while. This movie, the book takes place over the course of a year. In the movie, it seems like 2 weeks. So
Yes.
Right.
Look at
Okay.
that bird, man.
I mean,
Gabe's not here, man.
Yeah,
Can you
wow,
fly on one of
man.
those?
It's a bird.
And again, Bilbo is shocked when they ask him to go down and get something from the treasure.
Right.
It's like you literally have one job.
You have one job, kid.
Yeah, but to his credit, he's like, all right, hold up. Here's like this 18 times that I've already saved you or whatever. And they're like, well, that's too bad. You're the burglar.
Right.
He's like, is anybody going with me? You have our moral support.
Right.
Thanks.
He's the only one who's done anything this whole time.
Yes.
All the rest of them have just been captured. That's all they've done.
Luck,
Yeah, this is
Bilbo.
a weird
3 times now.
This is a weird
Thoughts and
writing
prayers.
decision. I don't know why they did it, but what their relationship wasn't like that in the book. Until a certain thing happened that I'll mention later.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Which gets skipped in this entirely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the bird came with him because the bird is like apparently the only friend he has. And Bilbo's going through this whole internal monologue about, do I go forward? I could just go back. No, to go forward. That would be the bravest thing of all. All right.
Fuck, this sucks. Jesus, what? God.
Right.
I should have just stayed in my fucking house. Fucking wizards, fucking dwarves.
That's a lot of hair per dragon. Just saying.
Yeah, this fuck
Well-
comes around every now and then. It shoots off fireworks, and now I gotta fight a dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dempsey,
Shit.
I'm sure you're aware, but this is before Manscaped. So
you're right.
you can
Yeah.
understand why a smile goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like
70s was a hairier
Smog, though.
time.
I thought it was
Mm.
cool.
It definitely was.
True.
Yeah, check out the
I
film.
love the voice. The voice actor for Smog.
Richard Boone.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Yeah.
great.
which such a missed opportunity with Benedict
Now, that go back one
Cumberbatch.
frame, Roman.
Right.
We'll go back one frame. That is book accurate. That Smog's head was wider, notably, than it was tall.
Okay.
But the
I like
shape of Smog is not what Tolkien drew.
this is when this birthed my love for intelligent dragons.
Mhm.
Yes.
Dragons that can talk and do stuff and think
Yeah.
and whatever. And
Excuse me.
instead of ones
Well,
that aren't very smart.
Well,
Right. The
well,
mindless
well,
beast one.
Did you guys ever do Dragonheart on here?
Oh my God, Dragonheart. Oh God.
No. I don't know what a dragon heart is.
Yeah, it's
about
got
Dragon
Sean
Slayer?
Connery.
Oh,
as
come on,
the
bro.
Dragon.
No, we have to do it because he
Sean Connery.
doesn't even know what it is.
It's
Oh, God,
great.
yeah.
It's not a terrible movie.
It's
Not a
Roman-
terrible
a
movie,
good
It's
but-
not a good movie
Oh,
either.
no.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It is
I gotta-
it is
hang on.
90s slop.
Yes.
Roman, what about Dragon Slayer? Have you seen that movie?
I've seen Dragon Slayer, yes.
Okay,
Yeah. I was
Hang
gonna
on, I gotta
say,
jump back into my
Vermithrax
slides.
pejorative.
Have you
Aragorn?
seen
Hippie
Dragon D's nuts
point
across
where-
your face?
Yeah.
I knew somebody
God.
was gonna do that.
I mean, I was about to do. Have you
Do it.
seen what I have seen?
Yeah.
Wait, have you
Uh,
seen
Dragon.
Jacob.
Have you seen Double Dragon?
God,
Jacob.
Double Dragon? Jesus.
I've eaten in the Middle East. I've had Double Dragon.
Ooh.
Here we are. Sorry, my
I know what
screen,
I know what that is. That's where you're sitting on the urinal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thief, I can smell you, feel your air. Come out and show yourself. Oh, Smog.
I
Smog
like
the
the design of
Magnificent.
this dragon.
Yeah,
I think it's
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
very.
the hair is a little weird for me, but the rest of it is
But
pretty
It's
awesome.
also
But that's
odd for a
very-
fire-breathing being.
But also you gotta remember that Asian dragons have the fur, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
And like
so,
beards and shit. Right.
So yeah. I
Well,
think-
that's what I was gonna say. It's like a little bit from everything.
right.
Right.
Now,
I
It
hated
was
that.
animated in Asia, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the art design itself was actually done in the U.S. and they were sent over.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
Oh, don't spoil that! Don't spoil that
Oh,
Sean
my
Connery's in
geez.
Dragonheart.
now
am
Smog
I
is
in
supposed
this
to be
fucking
encrusted with gems and such from the Horde, and there are a couple of animations where they do show something that looks like that. So
Right.
little
Yeah.
more
He's
credit
got
to some of the writers.
texture on his stomach.
Like stuff just like as he's laying on it gets crammed into his in between
Yeah.
his scales.
and that is
stuff.
Yeah.
considered part of the armor of dragons in Tolkien lore. The Horde stuff being jammed in there, basically.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right,
just in this one he's got the boots with the fur.
That's right.
And this is where
Does he have
Bilbo.
the apple bottom
Bottom
jeans?
jeans.
Yes.
Boots with the fur.
Jesus
This is where
Christ.
Bilbo fucks everyone in Lake Town because he's doing his like clever things they call him. I am he
Barrel
who
rider.
travels without being seen. Blah blah blah.
Barrel rider.
I am the this that, and I am the barrel
And
rider.
two,
Well, I have
dragons.
guessed your identity. Steve.
Dragons are a lot smarter than Gollum in the cave.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Dragons
lot.
are
You're one
much
of those
smarter than any human
Fucking
alive.
Lake
Yeah.
Town.
Much smarter than any human.
Yeah, no, this would be like riddling a sphinx, right? Like it's been around for centuries. You're not gonna get a
Right.
Yeah.
leg up on this guy. So
Yeah.
as soon as
I
he
mean,
says
he
barrel rider, he's like, oh well, I know where barrels are. Let me just
Wasn't
take
he
care of
like
that real
first
quick.
Fuck
age or
you
something,
and your
maybe second
entire
age?
stupid village.
He's super old, like ridiculous old.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
He's a couple.
I think
He was
because,
born.
because I think Smaug is one of the last of the last
Right.
Sort of.
of the
He
Great
was
Dragons.
born after the War of Wrath.
Oh, okay.
Because all the flying dragons Melkor had went up in the War of Wrath.
Right.
He's way Gandalf describes it. He's the last of the great drakes that are
Right.
not in the far north. So that's kind of what the background on Smaug.
Oh man, I want to start like an a cappella group that only sings like this Tolkien shit and call it the Great Drakes.
Right.
Ah,
Pretty good,
Oh,
pretty good.
nice.
Well, he had
And this is
been
where,
he had been in the mountain for 170 years or so.
Yeah.
Yes, he hadn't come out.
Yeah.
He's just
Also-
eating and shitting and whatever he's doing in there.
Yeah, that's why it
My
stinks.
breath.
Also, Sammy, I can't believe that you wouldn't call it the Baggins.
Oh, I mean, you know,
And then Bilbo tricks him into showing him his underbelly. And this is a kind of a weird way to do it. He just throws himself
that's
on his
what my wife did too.
Yep.
yeah.
All right, I
This is like
guess.
in the living room
Yeah.
at night, just
Yeah,
waiting to get
he's like-
smashed.
Rub it. Hope you get done soon.
He did. He played into his ego, though.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like,
vanity.
there's no way I could ever do anything. So go ahead and show me your soft underbelly. And he's like, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
soft. Look.
Oh,
There's
but
a
there's
patch
one
on your
little-
left breast as bare as a snail out of its shell.
Well, that's the one thing too. It was like he doesn't appear to be scaly until
Right.
they zoom in, and then you realize he's actually corn on the cob.
Yeah,
Right.
got a bit of the blight right there.
Yeah.
Barn-
Like,
And how it doesn't really give you a good idea of scale. of his
Say again?
scale.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Funny.
Well, it's okay. So it's not that he was missing a scale. You see the impressions of all those coins and whatever. His belly armor is normally weak, but all the embedded metal fortifies him.
Right.
And there's a spot where he doesn't have that fortification.
Yeah, but this movie it does not opt for that. It's like it's a missing
No,
scale.
it's
Right.
basically-
Basically, it's a hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, look at that fucking hole. I have a what?
What a hole.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
Bilbo
right.
goes and
Bummer.
like,
Excuse
Uh-huh.
me.
I
It's
bested
called
you,
a
Smaug.
vent. Okay.
Yeah.
And
That would have been really awesome though if he just like kept the ring on and just like stabbed him in the hole. And
Yeah.
that's the
Like,
end.
by the way, I killed the guy. You're good.
By the way, I killed the dragon, guys.
Yeah.
Stupid dragon.
Yeah. I'm level 85 now. So,
Yeah.
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 Burglar! Burglar!
Yeah, this is good, but this is the all right, I need to brag about how I just owned you. Oh shit, that fire thing. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Dick, run, run!
And then he tells the bird to go tell Bard, as if Bard speaks
Well,
bird.
Yeah, but in the book,
Right.
well, in the book, the thrush does it on its own. The reason
By the way, I
Bilbo
found the
got away-
lamest thing in the dungeon full of gold.
Yeah, I got
Here's your
I
red
One
cup.
cup made out of tin.
It's great. Yeah, there was gold everywhere, but this pewter, this is what I was
Yeah.
after.
Right.
You're like,
Who knows,
dude,
maybe
you
it's
were the
platinum.
worst.
Maybe it's
That's
platinum.
more likely to be mithril, but
True.
I mean, given the look of it right now, it's more likely to be silver and hadn't been polished in about 800 years, so it's
That's
tarnished
true.
to hell.
That's
There you
true.
go.
Dragon farts.
Yeah, he's getting
Now
ready. to
Smog
wreck
is
them.
out and he's pissed.
Fuck this shit.
Now, the sound design here begins to fall down a bit.
Yeah.
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 This is a dragon,
That's a cool
and he's
shot,
breathing fire on everything, and it sounds like I just burnt a letter. With
Yeah.
Here's the
Starting
bird
like-
scene you were talking about. You thrust, but show much more. You've seen Smog. Go
It's one
tell
of
that
those
guy
things.
down at the lake. All right.
Oh yeah, that one dude, the one human. Okay.
Yeah, Bird's
Like
just
one of
sitting there.
Where
Dude,
are
you know
my
Bird,
pants?
right?
Where are your pants? Why did
We
none
do
of
not
us have
skip leg day here.
Yeah. We didn't invent pants. Those people up there did.
fucking
Oh,
God,
Steve
Lord?
is always right.
Oh, fuck.
Women in
Damn it.
tights.
Son of a bitch.
If I'd known the dragon was coming, I would have worn pants.
Yeah, and then Donovan's just looking out of the window like, oh my.
This is the village that Solomon Grundy comes from.
I know these arrows are useless, but shoot at him anyway.
That's right.
Ding, ding.
Don't aim for that hole.
If they had got him in the one spot, they would have did the same damage as the black arrow.
Yeah.
Sure. You get away from me, bird.
What? What, bird? What do you say?
What did you say?
Timmy fell down the well.
I know I should
Chirp,
have been
chirp,
wearing
chirp,
pants.
chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Oh,
A band
why didn't you
spot
say that the first
underneath.
time?
Why
Yes.
did you say it in the first place?
Did Lassie send you?
Timmy's in the well.
Harvey's roast beef.
No,
sandwich.
who?
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct there, Lieutenant.
Lucy's
You're-
in the sky with
you're
diamonds?
welcome, by
What?
the way.
Somebody got into the pipeweed.
Oh,
with my
there it
bionic
is.
eyes, I can see this hole from
Yeah.
And then when Smog is flying, I was like, hey, he's kind of fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you would be too if you slept for the last 100 years or so.
Yeah.
Well, he's still digesting it with like 10,000 dwarves that he ate, you know?
Right.
Quads though.
Yeah, man. You gotta watch
Black
out for the
arrow.
dwarf meat, man. It'll clog your heart.
Yeah. Dwarves, they just go right to your waistline.
Yeah.
Yeah, he skipped like
That's
it.
true.
It's
Well,
funny,
they're nothing
this
to
It's like,
stress
give
about.
me back my shitty cop.
So
That's a
Bard's
fake
got the
arrow.
black
I
arrow.
know it wasn't the shiniest, but it was my favorite. It wasn't like the Arkansas or anything, but I really like that shitty blue cup.
At least my pants won't catch on fire.
He was like, actually, I will bounce this arrow off my quads.
I'm not sure that arrow
Now
would
with
fly.
those sexy legs.
You know it's hot, but at least there's good circulation with my boys.
That's
So
right.
No, actually, I think everyone
in
likes
the
this
Hobbit
Bard
movie,
so much
they had
better.
like the Game
Ballista,
of Thrones, like giant.
yeah, it was like
fucking-
ballista.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Means that whole pound smells like fish and balls.
and it's like, and not just that, but
Vicious
the
laugh.
arrow, but the arrow is like wrought iron. It's like 5 feet long. It's
Yes.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah, totally something you would expect in a fisherman's town. You know,
Oh,
like
exactly.
absolutely.
he shoots it
Oh,
over
but
his
also-
son's shoulder.
I mean,
In
the
a
live
longbow.
action also wounds the fact that Bard was a master bowman. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
He
hated
ruins a
that.
lot of things.
No, I really hated it. Well, and another thing too, like, oh, so at least like when they did
Not a
that
master
Game of
ballista.
Thrones, right? Like they took the time to establish that they're designing a weapon that could take down a dragon.
right.
You know what I mean? This was just like, oh, better like oh, there's a fire in the kitchen. Better grab the extinguisher. It was like, better get that dragon arrow that we've had laying around for the last.
Right.
Someone told me 50 years ago that I was a fool for buying this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you move into a town that's at the base of a mountain that has a dragon in it,
Yeah, it's like that man who sleeps with a machete under his pillow was a fool every night but one.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that's I know. I specifically asked the realtor, "Do we have dragon arrows around here?" I'm just, I don't want to be clear.
Where is your nearest dragon arrow?
Yes, yes. Who holds that right now?
Yeah.
Which,
That and the
which,
telescope
which-
eyes that he had.
which,
to have.
Yeah,
Roman, go move back one. Because I'm not sure that the physics from a longbow for an arrowhead like that large and that deep is gonna make it.
Yeah.
But you're not a
Unless it's
master
mithril
bowman.
and it doesn't actually weigh anything.
more masturbator.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa,
twice
whoa.
a day at least.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
I
The
mean,
arrow
this
goes
is
in,
this is
the
the
dragon
least of the
dies.
bullshit that we've
Right.
had.
Cat dragon.
true.
Anything but that.
Smog,
There's that.
Smog dies. Everybody's happy.
go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
She's like stabbing me, my only weakness.
I want to show you what the end is. Go back. Go back. The tidal wave from Smog Landing wipes out the town in the background if you watch it live, like
Oh.
moving live picture.
Well, it's trying to put the fire out.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I love
you guys
the-
with this
the-
tidal wave.
That's
remember the lines from this. Oh shit! It's a giant dragon flying at us. Cut the bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, which didn't make a fucking sense.
about
What?
that. I wrote that down.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I never understood that. Cut the bridges.
Like, yeah, nobody's getting out of here. We're all burning together.
You saw his big fucking wings, right?
You notice he's in the air while we see him. Trust me, he's going to go down the path, and if we just cut the bridges, he will be helpless.
Good one, good one. Put up more stop signs.
Exactly.
Now goes, darn it, they cut the bridges. I must return to my mountain now.
Quick to
No,
win
this round.
My one
You win
weakness.
this
That'll be
round,
back.
Juan.
Bridges being cut.
Get
Yeah,
the
Wait,
fucking
wait, man.
He goes, okay, it works. Build me new bridges to our town so I can burn it. I'll give you back your
Right.
gold.
I just
Like-
want to
like
come over.
the,
I just want to talk. I just want to
I'm
talk.
just-
X-Files
I'm just
episode
having
with the vampires, and he throws pumpkin seeds at him. Just throw pumpkin seeds at Smog. Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
man.
I do like though that like Smog has like the Death Star rule. It was like wow, that scale it's no bigger than a wop rat.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
I shoot
There you
those,
go. It's not impossible. I used to suppose I want press.
Yeah, no, here, go back to that. Bilbo, look how much better shit is around you than what you fucking took.
Right.
Literally
You're the
anything.
worst-
You could have grabbed anything else.
Hashtag worst burglar.
look. Again, look around. What's the rare thing? Pewter. That's why he grabbed it.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
See?
Inside. So they're all happy. We need to catalog all this. We have so much. Hell.
Should have brought an army.
That is something that I love about the Lord of the Rings, though. Like when it starts, like Bilbo
Okay.
Baggins is like super fucking rich.
So they rush to it like it's like what, 10 seconds or whatever. But they're actually in the mountain for like quite a while before the army starts showing up, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And so Bilbo goes exploring and he finds the Arkenstone and hides it. And then when this negotiation happens where Thorin goes, I'm not giving them shit, basically in the novel, Bilbo thinks he's being an asshole. So he goes and gives the Arkenstone to them.
Like the most important thing.
Well,
Right.
you know, and they
I
say,
think
we'll give you
we-
back the Arkansas for 10% of the gold. And that's when Thorin gets pissed off at Bilbo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I think putting
Well,
the
yeah, 'cause he
Arkenstone
kinda
in this
straight up
version
fucked
would
him.
have been it would have not done what they wanted this version to do.
Yeah.
This version was brief, and adding the Arkenstone storyline
Well, basically,
while instrumental in the novel, would have made this
like
another half hour long, which wasn't what they were going for on network TV in 1977.
oh, yeah, like literally, like from once Smog is dead, there's like 8 minutes left in the movie.
Yes,
I would
So,
love
you know.
if like you finally show like Bilbo, he's got like a, you know, because like I said, they start out the Lord of the Rings. He's very well off for a hobbit. But he has got like this big pile of gold in his living room, and then all of a sudden, like the IRS like knocks on his door and like, so we hear you,
IRS.
the IRS.
Yes.
I love it.
IRS.
I also just want to point out that Sammy pulled a boogie there. Well, that's a lot of money for a hobbit, or is it? I don't know.
I did. No, he's well off for a hobbit. That's why all of his like cousins and second cousins were like waiting for him to die.
Right.
yes. So yeah,
But,
they're
you know,
like,
the
yeah,
live
there's
action
armies
made a
in there.
decision here where they just went full Dune. I'm not sure why the sandworms showed up in the live action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was weird. And then they just
I'm
fucked off. Like they showed up and opened up a cave and then fucked off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what anything in the live action was there.
Yeah,
Like-
that was weird.
Yeah.
Send for my cousin.
So Bard shows up. He's like, "Yeah, it's me and the fucking wood elves down there. We're here to get part of the gold. My town got fucked.
Because
and
of
they
the
made me
dragon
king,
you
and I'm here
unleashed.
to get some gold." And
Right.
then the other one, and the other army is mine. We have suffered much from the worm over the years.
I love the fact that Bard goes, you know what? I'm going to combat. I need my helm with old man eyebrows.
Yeah, right.
Yes. This will intimidate.
Yes.
I still don't
I
have
mean business when the old man eyebrows come out.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Maybe he was just going for the
Dig
Gandalf look.
Yeah, the other one is like, I will wear my popcorn hat.
That's right.
Right.
I
You can-
remember that.
It's cotton candy. Get it straight.
Yeah.
Well, I had
I
read.
look delicious.
I had already read the Dragonlance novels by this point, so whenever I saw this, it really reminded me of Sturm.
Mm, yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah.
Does he have a cauliflower helmet?
Yeah, that's what I it's
That's
something.
cauliflower. Right. It is cauliflower.
It is cauliflower.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the men want it because their town just got baked. The Wood Elves want it just because they're being kind of dicks. They they really have nothing.
They
to do
want
with this
reparations.
conflict. For what?
Yeah.
Well, because they said we've been oppressed for a long time. Now the funny thing is that's not the word they use. They want retribution, is what the actual dialogue is.
Yeah.
I was like, do you mean reparations?
He's the man for retribution.
It's like, guys, we just got back to our ancestral home. And they're like, hey, give it up. And it was like, this is
Yeah, don't make me call the IRS on you.
They're like, man, that was cool. You know, you guys got rid of the dragon and stuff, but we got an army. So
Yeah, it's a cool story, bro. But I don't know if you noticed.
yeah.
14 of you.
We're glad for that win for you, but we have a bigger army.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for finding that for us.
right.
Sorry about that giant casting you out of your ancestral home and all that shit, but
Yeah, but there's
Cough it up.
literally 13 of you, and there's
and the
Hobbit.
burglar.
and a
I'm the
hobbit,
burglar.
and we brought 2 armies.
Woohoo!
Hey guys.
Oh, look out! I spied something. And the other army is approaching. An army. His cousin Dane. Is it Dane?
Dave.
The other.
Yeah,
other
that
dwarf.
sounds right.
Here, man.
That sounds right.
Other dwarf. And so there's another. Now there's a battle of 3 armies.
3 armies.
And suddenly Bilbo is in a episode of Sesame Street.
Right.
It was 2, no 3. 3 becomes the
Yes.
count.
Yes.
Not
And they also
4.
do something with Bilbo in this movie, which was not in the book and not even in the other film. Bilbo actually gets knocked out during the battle. He does legitimately take an injury. In this, they basically have him saying, "I do not understand war," and he fucks off.
Yeah,
He
And
just
then
lives
lies about it later.
Yeah, yeah.
live.
Well, it
Which
was
is
the
very-
70s, man.
No, and that's what it seems like it must have been, just because everybody's getting over Vietnam and a very anti-war sentiment, so they don't want the hero of the story. I guess I don't, as a choice, even I don't prefer it.
Lots
It's
of
just
decent
bad
California
Bilbo
writing.
grabs
man.
an acoustic
It's
guitar
just
and
bad
plays
writing.
harmonica.
Yeah. If I had a hammer.
I never understand war, man.
What is
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh,
Good God.
God, yo, it's good for
Gandalf's
There
fucking
you go.
Gandalf is just standing
That
there.
is goodbye.
yeah.
So they're all
Yeah,
going to
but-
battle, and they're like, "Old fool, get out of the way!
That was
Old
good.
fool, you can go fuck yourself, Thorin."
Yeah.
I just fought a necromancer. You can go fuck
that
off
is
right now.
here. Go back, Roman.
Right. Like, I've saved your ass 3 times. You've been captured 3 times.
No, it was like no one more.
One more.
Where one more. Yeah, where
that
he
one.
was like
Who the
Gandalf
fuck?
turned around. No, you had it.
That one.
Yeah, and Gandalf turned around puzzled, trying to figure out who the fuck they thought they were talking to.
Exactly.
That's right.
Fuck around and find
No,
out.
you're not talking to me.
I'm gonna shove the crook of my step so far up your ass.
Does Gandalf have to slap a bitch?
Yeah, that's right.
That's where Sean Connery would have come in.
You don't know the wizard you're fucking with, and that wizard is me.
Yeah.
Sean Connery's in the background getting all the women pregnant. Remember?
And here come the goblins.
I'm not on time, or am I late? I will kick the shit out of you. That's what I mean to.
And now they're all making alliances. And my truest brother, the dwarf, you stinky dwarf, I love you. My people are like brothers to yours.
Later, kid.
Together.
Charge!
Now,
Yeah, it was everybody dropped ecstasy and suddenly became very, very friendly in a very short amount of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the battle, this battle, they don't do just the spinning death with. They actually, this is their version of that. You see the battlefield,
dot war,
30,000 foot mark, and this is Bilbo just literally fucking off.
Yeah, he takes a nap.
Yeah.
While everybody's fighting, he takes a nap.
Scene, they're like, we're so fucked. There's just too fucking many of them. Well, at least we'll die with no pants on.
Yeah.
And then Gandalf's like, wait.
I will die as I live, free balling it.
Yeah, and then Bilbo, I'm armies.
Why are they all standing in the same place? The three leaders of the three armies.
They're all friends now.
Yeah.
They're hugging it out.
So the eagles come, they just start picking everything up and dropping it.
See ya.
And again, you get that from the 30,000 foot view here.
America.
Bilbo has just been fucking off by this rock the entire time in the movie.
Is this the scene where they have the battle where it's like zoomed out and it's just a plane and it's just like dots moving around?
It's like that. There you go.
It's like playing Coleco football with this war, you know.
I was waiting for something happening here.
But they show the spears throwing, and the spears would have to be gigantic in order for you to see it. It was a dot.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we're running out of budget. Yeah, we are running out of budget and time. How are we gonna convey this battle? All right, well,
Goat's gotta go. Goat's gotta go. So thanks for hanging out with us, Goat. Always good to have you with us.
Good night.
I hope you have a good rest of your night. Love the Goat.
Just a guy smoking a joint going like, this flea circus is amazing.
Yeah, well, not only that, but it's like the okay, we have to do this big battle. No, I have a better idea. Let's put some paint on a brush and just flick it at the cells, and then that'll be like the battle.
So much easier.
You know what would have been great too is if they like minimized like they did in the Looney Tunes cartoons. They were like,
Oh no. So then I don't remember which dwarf this is. One of them.
Big Nose.
We'll tell him Gary the dwarf.
Boromir or something like that. Yeah, it's the one that dies like right after.
Bomber, I think.
Yeah,
Bomber had
Bilbo's like, what happens? We
Badunk.
won.
It's Badunkadunk.
Yeah,
We were in a war, you fucker. Where the fuck were you?
This they did well. The aftermath scene looks good.
Yeah,
And they do a good panning of the battlefield here, and it looks good.
Where it goes out to the dots in the background. Yeah.
It's just a hot mess, and it looks like although I don't need the spread eagle of the guy right there. I didn't notice that before.
No, I will die how I want to die.
Like there's a reason he doesn't wear pants.
All right.
I've died with no pants on. Again, just the panning of the
People must
battlefield.
know.
Yeah, I died with my boots on and my pants off.
That's right.
I would have loved if the dwarf like crawled up to him and was like, breach of contract.
Subclause 5.
My cousin's a lawyer.
And Thorin.
Yeah, the small print is in moon runes.
They did do this. The count on the dwarves in this is very different than the book.
Yeah, there's only 7 that survive, and then when he dies, there's 6
dwarves die, and in the actual book, only 3 dwarves die: Thorin, Fili, and Keely. Fili and Keely were the most fuck off dwarves ever, so that was fine. No one cared when they died.
They were the best dwarves, right?
They were
in the movie. They were the boy band dwarves in the movie.
Yeah,
they weren't
the blonde ones.
I didn't like them in the movie. This is we've been having fun with this movie, but this scene is a nice emotional gotcha moment with Thorin dying and
in the book
the words they say to each other. This is tough because Thorin had called Bilbo all kinds of nasty shit, dirty fucking hobbit, fucking orc fucker, all kinds of nasty things.
Yeah.
And then Thorin's like, I wish I had not said those things to you. You are not a coward. Child of the kindly West, if only we valued your ways, it'd be a better fucking world, that kind of thing. Yeah. And Bilbo's
you're
like,
still a fucker, though.
Sorry.
But you're still a fucker.
Yes.
But it is a good, genuinely emotional scene in this animated feature. and then Thorin kicks off, and it's sad.
And in the
that's
book,
it.
the final fate of the Arkenstone is buried with Thorin and returns to the earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the good news is they left it in the earth to begin with, so it never even had to mess around.
The greatest.
Show up.
Shut up, Glenn.
He's
Laura
like,
Croft shows up and pulls.
So
you
this is
He's
where
like-
they do take some license. So Gandalf basically says, if you understood that ring like ancestor or relatives of yours that have not been born yet will, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
none of that is in the book, of course. That is because this is a 1977 version, which we know something becomes of the ring, and they
Well-
wanted to open it up for.
Also, they were setting up a sequel.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, then
But-
yeah.
But also,
Return of
yeah,
the King,
Gandalf would have known that. He would
Hey,
have been
let's
like,
not tell you the
"Give
first of the story. Let's just tell you the end of it.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, Gandalf, what do I do now? He was like, well, you had your
Go
life
home.
before. Now you have PTSD.
But you're rich.
Right.
Yes.
Now go to Hobbit Vegas.
Oh,
Why don't you climb in your hole?
You better
Will I
get
ever
home and
see
stop
you
those
again?
Sacro Baggins from looting your hole.
He's just writing in his journal. He's like, I sleep in cobwebs now.
Right. 1,000-yard stare.
Bilbo, we will meet again.
writes
God,
his
I hope
book.
not.
They just go back to the Shire. It's all like the townspeople talking. He's like, have you talked to Bilbo since he's been back? He's different.
Weird.
Yeah.
No, right.
He's weird.
He's changed.
Yeah, one
Not
of
big
Gandalf's
loud
fireworks
noises
went off,
around
and he
him.
just like cried.
Yeah.
It was strange.
Most powerful artifact in history.
He's talking to
Chilling
birds
on
all
his
the
face.
time. I don't know what's going on.
Like, what the
fucking
hell?
Samwise slammed a door and Bilbo stabbed him.
He was like, they drew for his blood. They drew for his blood.
Yeah. Cubby later calling Raven. Come in. Raven.
Talks in riddles now. It's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeps
His
asking
riddles
me
are all
what it is.
shit.
It's
Gaffer.
weird.
He's wearing the gaffer's ears around his neck.
He
not- and
keeps
he's not
going to all the
wearing
people
pants.
asking what's in his pocket.
Where are
Yeah,
So-
right.
Not
Like,
doing well.
You're not getting me with that again, Bilbo. My butt still hurts from the last time.
Well, yeah. If you
Now
let's
we
wrap
had
with
some
the ring.
fun with this. I know
and I
there's
have
a
to
couple
bounce.
panelists.
So
I still
Jacob
it's
has
that-
to go.
Oh,
okay, go,
Yakub has to
yeah,
go.
I gotta go.
It's cool
Jacob
hanging
has to
out
go.
with
Do
you,
you
man.
want to do any plugs before you jump?
Yeah, I can.
Sir?
Got X Files this Tuesday. The one with Peter Boyle.
Oh my
nice.
God,
It's like
that's the best one.
episode
Nice.
ever. So yeah, that's all I got, and I'll be here next week.
Oh, son of a bitch! All right, I may have to kill the nurse so that I can be on that night.
It is
That's
the
right there,
the
Jeff.
second episode I'm doing, so if you want to jump in,
Okay, I
Later.
will try. I will try. I will push Mrs. of the Empire through dinner quickly. Oh, you've had enough now, honey. Let's go. Why are you making me eat so fast? It's that fucking Peter Boyle episode, isn't it? So anyway, thank you for being here, Jacob. And again, thank you for the meme, sir.
Thank you, Jacob.
Yes.
No.
Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo
Go
Baggins.
lay 3 feet tall.
There you go.
Thank you for that,
man.
Yeah,
Jacob.
later, Jacob.
All right,
Yep.
you take care, brother.
All right, later.
Great job, buddy.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny. I still like this movie. Like I said, doesn't have flaws, certainly, but it has far less flaws than the live action versions. By numbers that don't even exist. They're so great. I still think it's a fun movie. Like, yes, we can poke fun at it because we can poke fun at fucking any movie ever made because that's kind of our job over here at Up the Empire. So if you're
Some are
expecting
easier than others.
a serious version of any movie, you've come probably to the wrong place. We did the Passion of the Christ. Whew, that was a hoot. I joke, I kid, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I just lost half.
I still can't believe it didn't win Best Comedy for the Oscar.
Like these holes. I'm holy. Huh? No one got it.
No.
I'm sorry. Yes, I didn't. They're all going. They're dropping like flies now. So anyway, next week, before we start going through things, next week we're doing this is a tribute to Shieldwall, the 2002 Matthew McConaughey and Batman.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Nice.
Jesus. Feature
No,
Reign
that
of
was Vin
Fire.
Diesel.
I fucking love Reign of Fire. I think it's going to be a good time over here. It's such an underrated film. Production on it is so good. I watched it today. I was like, this fucking movie is really good. But
It's fun.
anyway, that's what we're doing next week, and we will have our good friend James Harris, the Gingin Ninja.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah, we haven't had him on for a little bit now, and he reminded me of that.
There's
So
gonna be some
that
hard
we're-
work. All right.
Yeah,
So he is going to be with us for that. And that is going to be a feat. So we'll go around now what we got left. And thank you so much to our chat for joining us. We had a very active chat tonight, and that was great. Thank you so much, guys,
Yeah,
for,
this
for
was
hanging out with
this
us.
was a lot of fun. This is
Agreed.
good.
And my phone keeps chiming, and I'm sorry because I'm old and I don't shut things off. Why is Shieldwall so big?
I don't know.
Did I do that?
I just
Yes.
sometimes it happens that way.
It was all those pantsless men.
Yeah.
It was the pantsless man.
Yeah.
So Shield, what do you have coming up, dude?
So
And thank you for being here, by the way.
Yeah, yep. Great show tonight. It's great being on with everybody. Seen everybody in the chat too. People I hadn't seen in a while, which was really cool.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, that was great.
good movie. Introduction to Tolkien, big part of my childhood. Happy to be here. Let's see what I got coming up. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be on Jacob Ironside's channel, and we'll be doing whatever it was that he said before he left.
X-Files.
Yeah, X-Files. That's it.
X-Files.
Yes.
It's the Peter Boyle episode of X-Files, which is
Yeah.
legit. What it is my favorite episode.
It's one of the
X-Files.
best ones. Yeah. It's one of the
Yeah.
best ones.
Yeah, so tune in for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then I will be on this show again next Thursday, and we'll be doing Reign of Fire. And yeah, I can talk about a C5 flying with 2 engines across the Atlantic with all that stuff on it being shit, but it is what it is.
there are some technical issues that I have with the movie. And we'll cover that, but that's kind of minor stuff.
Yeah,
minor
that-
stuff.
but
Overall,
yeah, the movie's still fun. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, thanks for having me on, and
oh
see
yeah.
you guys next time.
And definitely, I either Return of the King immediately after this. Yes,
Mhm.
because I can't stand. Many people enjoy it. I do not like the. I think it was 1978. Lord of the Rings.
Actually,
Talking about the one they used like the
Sebastian movie.
one they used like the Ivanhoe and just a movie and just kind
Yeah.
of colored over the actors.
Superimposed animation over.
Right.
actors.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's back.
like
Yeah.
But
It was a certain phase of
I-
Bakshi
That's his
anyway.
style,
Yeah.
yeah.
If I wish they had done this all the way through.
None of that
this-
will be worse than the dialogue in
okay.
American Pop.
So, but anyway, our good friend Joker Voice, sir. What do you have coming up? What is going on in the wide world of wrestling?
Well, this weekend, one of the biggest and longest running premium live events in WWE history, the Royal Rumble, is on Saturday. Myself and Left Eye Ego, a half an hour after the show ends. The show is in Saudi Arabia, so it is showing at 11 a.m. on the West Coast, which means it will be done at about 2 p.m. So about 2:30 Saturday afternoon, myself and Left Eye Ego will be doing a live recap and review of the show. And then Wednesday with Matt and the Duke Devil 95, we'll be doing a recap of the entire week in professional wrestling. You all should come and see that show because Mr. Jacob Ironside, who was here, does a lot of the logos and stuff for the show. And Dempsey, the drunk poet here, he composed the entrance theme and does a lot of the music that we use throughout the show. It is a big team effort here. So definitely check out Wednesday night is overbooked over on my channel.
You
Right
should
on, right
definitely
on.
mention that people are taking their life into their hands. If Dempsey composed the song
Yes.
for that,
Yes. Well, no
you're
one's
not
died.
responsible for any
Well,
deaths.
No one's
No.
died.
Yet.
Mm,
Allegedly.
that we
Only
know of.
one,
That we know of.
allegedly.
Damn it.
Hey, do you do the outro to my show?
And some of us were there.
So good. So Dempsey, speaking of which, the Hobbit Hole Poet, what do you have coming up, sir?
That same project that's been driving me crazy for a while now. Just trying to get everything done with the
waving away
videos and the album. And well, I didn't do as much work this week on it as I should have. We'll just say that.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I got distracted. There was a bunch of stuff going on, especially with the snow being the way that it was. It was crazy. We got like well over a foot of snow here. And yeah, it was nutty. It was crazy. But other than that, I'll be coming back and we'll be watching craziness here and making a good time for all you guys out there. And thank you for having me, because it's always a good time for me as well. Thank you very much.
I think next week we're going to go the way of the Lakeman. It is going to be a no pants stream.
I think so.
You guys wear pants?
Yeah, I was going to say that's a thing.
Every week is a no pants stream. Fair enough.
Wait, pants?
So this is actually, so they're allowed to do that shit in Saudi Arabia. Oops, where is it? So yes. Now I don't know about the female wrestlers.
Just for example, the ridiculous amount of money that gets spent there for the WWE to come and host this event this year. Saudi Arabia is paying the WWE $100 million.
Ooh,
next year they're hosting WrestleMania both nights in Saudi Arabia. They're being paid $250 million.
Wow. I have a question.
Oh man, I don't think I'll be able to get tickets.
Yeah, that could almost spend a season of Acolyte.
We're in the B suit. How do they do that? They're basically come to the ring. They look like they're auditioning for the Power Rangers.
Okay,
nice.
All right.
Yeah, regardless of what you think of the Arab peoples in the Middle East, they're immense pro wrestling fans. Like insane pro wrestling.
Huge.
And all my
I'm just saying it's going to be a hard time.
That from any Middle Easterner. Sammy, what do you have coming up there? Ex-Crusader.
You can find me on the sex offenders list. Saturday morning we have Cavecast. Sunday we have In Other News, but it's starting an hour earlier because it's just getting a little too late for old three-peat. Fell asleep on my own show last week, and
Sammy.
That's first time. Other people's show is one thing, but at least I had enough wherewithal to just like close my laptop, so it just had like all my guests going like, we don't know how to close StreamYard.
I think that does speak to the excitement that you will experience on In the News. It was so exciting that it put the host to sleep.
Yes, it did. But other than that, you can find me on random other people's channel. Just it's 3P. Just turn around. I'll probably be there.
That's true. YouTube prostitute.
Yep. Which, as a matter of fact, I will be on Iron Oxide's show right after this. And
nice.
Tell them hi for me.
I will.
It's his name, Rusty.
Right on. All right, Matt's our good friend.
Rusty
Matt.
Ironside.
What's coming up in your world, sir?
Well, like JB said, Wednesday night is overbooked. I don't know, JB. I may try to be on where you guys know if I could watch the Rumble in the afternoon. I'll see.
It's on It's on the ESPN app.
Yeah, I have it, but especially the medical stuff,
Got you. Okay.
So I'll be on Roman Show next week. I just dropped a video today with my prediction for the Royal Rumble, which will be better than what is likely to happen. Okay. Controversial as my pick is, what else? Sammy, you'll find it. I all those little videos I've been sending you.
Oh, dude, they've been great.
Yeah. I've been inspired. I may do a short video on what I think the 5 most heart-wrenching moments in Naruto are.
I think I know what they are too, but yeah, I'm totally down.
Well, there's so many to pick from, but everyone. But anyway, we all know one's going to be. I'm not going to say
if you don't cry like a little bitch at the end of the Hero of the Leaf, you have no soul. I'm just saying.
God, yeah.
I don't know what a hero of the leaf is, and I'm totally comfortable with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't just give it a shot. It's only 1,400
episodes. Yeah.
I clearly have time
Not
for
quite as
that
many
in
as
my
Bleach.
life.
And
That's what you need.
I love these three movies: The Hobbit, Return of the King, and Lord of the Rings. Since I've been they're still in the early '80s. I'm a big fan of this sort of stuff. And you don't have to like everything, like I said before last week with Zardoz, but we move on.
That's right.
Zardoz is incredible.
Oh,
You guys-
speaking
As
of
long as you're a Mets
Zardoz,
fan. If you're a Mets fan, you suck.
Agreed.
well,
Yes.
that's not saying. So we have to look at our poll, which is now over here. So which movie is worse, Wolfen or Zardoz? Wolfen came in at a shocking 38%, while Zardoz came in at 62%.
Wow.
Really?
Did you guys even watch Wolfen? Were you there for that?
I don't know. I think there's more Albert
Uncultured
Finney.
swine.
I think
More Albert Finney fans out there. Yep.
Yeah, the
Sexual
Albert Finney fan
abuse.
club showing up. Also, I have seen both of those and fuck Zardoz. Mostly because I don't want to see Sean walking around in a banana hammock. I'm just not good with that.
He gets enlightened when he gets clothes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, and then he puts
remember-
on high heels.
Symbolism,
Weird.
guys.
It's like Quest for Fire, but a lot worse.
Yeah, it is the culmination of just a bunch of people on drugs going,
A lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah.
My picture right now is an actual screen grab from that movie.
Oh, yeah.
It is and it's the guy had the drawn on. I still don't understand that the drawn on.
and
mustache
that
is
is
weird.
that
I
that
just never
sequence you think
got
would
that.
help, and it doesn't.
No.
The floating head.
And what clay did you spring from?
Don't talk about my clay that way, you stupid. Anyway, Emperor Jay Goodwin, thank you for being here. This was an excellent time with you. So thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. What do you got coming up, sir?
Well, I mean, thanks for having me. Definitely enjoyed some of them. Well, some of the movies that you had to suffer through. I enjoyed your suffering. I don't know if I enjoyed the movie so much. So I think Monday I'll be on Nick's Masculine Mondays. I'm not sure what movie we're covering.
Love Nick.
Yeah.
Plot Strikes Back. For those of you who are not sure who Nick is, that is
The Plot Strikes Back. And then I'll be back there Tuesday. Sadly, I will not be able to make the X-Files because Nick is making me suffer Primal season 3.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is
You're missing Peter Boyle for Primal.
look. If it was Primal season 1 or 2, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
The
I
problem
can't
is
say.
it's season 3.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that because I was like, we went through Primal season 1 together. and
That's
Wait,
it's
that-
AJ with you
that's
guys
wait,
on
wait,
that
wait,
too.
wait. That's the animated series.
Gendy
Right?
Tartakovsky. Yeah,
Okay, because season 1 I loved.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
magnificent. Season
season
2
1
is
is-
also excellent. Season 3, so there's a they put up on Adult Swim on the YouTube channel. They had a short video with Gendy. The first part is really, I mean, it's heartwarming because he's walking you through his storyboards and
Okay.
he's making all the sounds. I mean, it's like a kid playing with action figures, right? And
Okay.
he's like
Okay.
56 years old. The problem is when they get to the second part, and originally season 3 was going to be an anthology, just kind of different snippets in the world of Primal. And he admits that he started work on it and couldn't come up with any ideas, and so decided to make Spear a zombie and bring him back from the dead. And it is as bad as you said. I swear to God, if you watch season 3 and you hadn't seen that, you would think that Gendy is actually trolling everybody and
Yeah, don't
doing
watch
a wonderful analogy to what happens to current IPs when they have to keep going, even though they had a logical conclusion.
Yeah, I don't think I was able to finish season 3. That's rare for me to say that.
No, I stopped.
Yeah, well, sadly, I can't. So I'm under duress. Please, somebody pay my bounty. Get me out of this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then
Oh, you want to borrow my please help sign?
Wednesday, I'll be on the Brown Alliance, where we're covering movies by years. So I think next year will be 88.
Okay.
A fine
and then-
year. A fine year.
Yeah. I mean, we've been rolling through the 80s, and it's like, oh, here's the top 20, and I was like, good luck. It's like 50 that you can choose.
Magnificent decade for movies.
Yeah. Just, I mean, it's so many that I look and go, wow, that was this year. Oh no, man, what am I going to pick from this? But it's a lot of fun, and then Zach's versus Wednesday nights.
Always love the Zach. He does such a good show. All right, folks. Well, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. This was a hoot. Again, next week we will be doing Reign of Fire, and I don't know what the fuck we're doing the week after that, but I'll figure that out next week sometime. So thanks for hanging out with us, and until next time, be kind.
In the middle of the earth.
No.
Little hobbit whom we all admire, with his long wooden pipe, fuzzy woolly toes. He lives in a hobbit hole and everybody knows him. Bilbo Baggins. 3 feet tall.